asılanları. Dünyada tarih yazıyor Allah'ın asılanları. Severek kabulleniyor bu yolda olanları. Severek kabulleniyor bu yolda olanları. Gülümseyin uçaklara, hak bize yeter deyin. Gülümseyin uçaklara, hak bize yeter deyin. Rabbimiz o uçakların üstündedir.
An alarming alert from a former leader of Hamas calling for a day of jihad on Friday, telling Muslims to take to the streets across the world and protest against Israel. Also telling people of neighboring countries to join the fight against Israel. Specifically, Dana asking Qatar, Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, and Egypt, the people there, to stand up and fight back.
The wall just got 10 feet higher.
From the totally real country of Australia, I bid you all good evening, good morning, or good day, as the case may be, across these many time zones. This is the pre-stream. My name is Simo, and we're here to talk about the newsy stuff from this week, from Lawtube to Lolcows, from 4chan to Forbes, from Onlyfans to CNN. Gentlemen, how are we today?
Good.
Excellent.
Good.
I'm doing
Especially
okay.
given the result of the vote yesterday.
Yes, well, I think we might talk about that first, but hey, chat, how you going? Hey, Fallen.
I got a question.
Hey,
Were
man,
those
cool.
Costies dolls?
Yes, they were all Costies dolls. Costies right here in the chat. Yes, and so let's Costies everywhere. He's like
He is everywhere.
on every platform
Except Rumble.
except Rumble. What the hell, Costy? Disappointed. All right, I have no idea how well this is going to go because I have so many fucking stories that my browser is absolutely groaning. But let's go. So straight off the guest campaigner who decided to spit, who was a professor at professor emeritus at ANU, covered it a few weeks ago. She's been arrested and charged for assault. You can't spit on people.
Suck shit. Get what you deserve.
Well, isn't Tim paying for that right now in Bangkok?
Yes, Tim is currently paying for that in Bangkok. Oh yes, that Tim is not here this week. He is in Bangkok celebrating his birthday with some T-girls. So let's
Some very high tea girls.
Transport authorities have condemned a dangerous stunt on the M1 this evening, motorists spotting the markings of an unofficial no campaign. The modified 110-kilometre speed signs
I think
seen
that's
in
great.
southbound lanes near
How dangerous
Newcastle.
that is.
Transport for New South Wales says they'll be repaired as soon as possible and offenders face
take the
fines
tape
of
off.
more
yeah,
than
I.e. take off the
$2,000.
fucking tape. God, like it's dangerous.
It's dangerous, no speed limit.
People won't know the only place you can drive 110 is 110. Fucking Christ. Let's hear what Albo had to say before the voice vote. This was this last week? Yes, this was like Sunday morning.
So if Australians say they don't want it in the Constitution, surely then you would still legislate the voice, set it up in law.
No, what we've done here, David, is respect the request for Indigenous Australians for recognition in the form that they have asked for it through the Uluru Statement, all of which occurred under the former coalition government. But we will also respect the response of Australians next Saturday.
What does that mean?
It means that if Australians vote no, I don't believe that it would be appropriate to then go and say, oh, well, you've had your say, but we're going to legislate anyway. So what we will do is respect the outcome of the referendum.
But I don't quite understand that, because if it's going to deliver all these benefits, and in fact, let me play you this. This is some of your colleagues, your ministers.
I'm shocked that a journalist would not understand a politician going, you know what? The people say no. The people say no.
Is it Aussie news now?
No, well, this is a separate news because we had the referendum. So I'll do this bit and then we'll move into like just regular news and yeah.
No, I just think it's funny because what he says is if this is killing people and it's so important, why wouldn't you just do it anyway?
Yeah, well, when you just do that thing that'll fix things.
So clearly it's not.
No, it's not
killing people, and it's not so important because they wouldn't just fucking do it.
Madcore, I do think he will hold his word. Like,
oh, I hope so.
Because last Sunday he had to know what was going to happen. Like he had to know. Looking at the polls, he had to know it was going to lose. So this is the kind of propaganda that was pushed around on TikTok before the vote. So I can't imagine.
What the No campaign wants you to think the Voice will be like.
All right, you lot. Time to find somewhere else for your little Scottish game.
Go on, get.
But you can't do this. Yes, we can. Because the Voice gave us so much power and influence.
And at the same time, not enough.
I don't get it. We don't get it either. What the? This and the other 17 holes is Indigenous land again.
Land claim.
So go on, chew. That's it. Let's go. No, leave that. It's ours now.
Quickly.
No? Misinformation, 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 misinformation.
What the Voice will actually be like.
What the fuck? Knock it off. That's the fan.
Yeah, good. Dan's going well. We're all good. Yours?
Yeah, business as usual.
Is that a dude?
Nice one.
Isn't it?
Cheers.
Isn't it already like this?
It's already like
It
this.
won't take your golf course.
No, it isn't.
Well, it runs by D.
I don't see Aboriginal playing golf.
Is that a dude?
There was
But they
one
have
female there.
they have the availability
sure?
to do it.
Yes, there was.
Yes, for sure.
There was also this propaganda, which look, I think this is the pernicious stuff. It plays itself off as parody, but if you're just looking at this, there's no indication that it's parody. So the parody is that they've written an X instead of writing yes or no. And the Electoral Commission came out and said earlier in the piece that a yes would not be an X would not be accepted as a no, but a tick would be accepted as a yes. So if you wanted to write no, you wouldn't put an X. You'd write no.
I mean, it says right there, right? Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Or no.
Tim, people can't fucking follow instructions. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, but it's kind of ridiculous that they'd be like a tick works, but a cross.
I don't know why they do that.
It's like no,
I've got a question,
it's either
though.
it's yes or it's no, and if it's neither of those, it's discarded as invalid.
What?
Or just
but a
have two
tick-
boxes.
Did Gwen
Yeah.
Stefani and Blake Sheldon, and who's the other one that does the voice? Are
Blake
they the ones-
Shelton's candidate one, and we got rid of Gwen Stefani from Australia. RIP the Australian cricket team, because they'll be needing counselling apparently today.
Oh, that's shame.
But yes,
And how many of the Australian cricket team are actually black?
not enough, I guess.
None.
But yes, these were the results so
We
far.
used to have a blackie.
So it was an overwhelming no. Nationally, it's 60.3 to 39.7, and every state and half of the territories, including the blackest territory in the country, like the Northern Territory, is something like 80%.
What
Indigenous.
county is Apt?
That's
Is
our
it Westland?
That's our capital territory. That's our
That's our-
Washington DC.
That's our DC. It's
So you
Australian
can see the
capital
politicians
territory.
voted yes.
Yes, the politicians and the public servants.
Demons.
Yeah, they all voted the one way. You know what's funny?
And it was
The
only
entire point of having this territory in between Sydney and Melbourne that is a designated capital was so that the politicians wouldn't be like influenced by the cities. And it's just turned into one fucking big like liberal area. Liberal in the American sense.
Same thing happened in DC.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah. Public servants took
That's
over.
why it was not meant to be a state.
So they can be ignored. Easy peasy.
But yes, breaking Indigenous leaders across the country see no hope for reconciliation after tonight's tragic outcome. An official mourning period begins now. Total media blackout, flags at half-mast. To our people we say, do not shed tears. This rejection was never for others to issue. The truth is that rejection was always ours to determine. The truth is that we offered this recognition and it's been refused. We now know where we stand in this our own country. Also, you recognise it's your country too. One of our fat comedians, Magda Sabansky, said, I'm deeply saddened that this has been the result. To all our beautiful First Nations people, my heart goes out to you tonight. I wish this had been different. Please know that there are millions of us who love and treasure and support you, that we hear your voice and we'll continue to walk with you.
There's millions.
But there's tens of millions that don't.
There's millions, but
There's-
clearly not enough.
There's more that don't, apparently. Like, look, if you take this as everybody who voted no is a racist, well, holy shit, there's absolutely no hope because 60% of the country is racist.
So what was the gist of
including
this
the Aboriginals? It was like recognition of Aboriginals in the Constitution through the establishment of a special voice to Parliament. The composition powers, everything else about it was to be determined at a later date by the Parliament.
Yeah,
so it
trust me,
was
bro, this is gonna
it
work.
was a giant trust me bro referendum that was supported by only half, like one side of politics. No referendum in Australia that has ever only been supported by one side of politics has ever gotten up. It's very hard to like it. I would argue it's probably harder to change our constitution than it is to change like the US Constitution.
Nice.
Maybe a little bit easier.
I think it's just a
you guys
combination of...
need 2/3 of the states. You guys need just 2/3 of the legislatures and Congress, and that's it. Which sounds like a lot. We need to change our constitution. You need a majority of states and a national majority. So you
guys only have like 5 states, so
6.
Yeah, but the state has to vote yes, but 26 or 17 million people have to vote yes.
Yeah.
Or
So
at
it
least
has to
more
be
than half of that have to vote yes.
So you need the national majority, and you also need a majority of the states and territories.
Actually just states.
peoples get a
So the territories don't count at all.
Not just your
They weren't counting the territories.
Okay. Well, they should have been voted. Then it's not a fucking point. Yes. Okay. So you need 4 out of the. Sorry, you need 1, 2. Yeah, you need 4 out of the 6 states to vote yes, and the national vote to be yes. So yeah.
Yeah, we don't get to choose if what our Congress and
Well, you get to choose your Congress, and that's it.
how
You get to you get to choose
Yeah.
your state houses, and you get to choose your Congress, and that's it.
yeah.
So whereas you need to bring the whole country along with you. Whereas you really only need to get the legislatures and the Congress to change yours. Which is why yours has been changed 27 times.
Mm-hmm.
And ours has only been changed like 6. But yes, fucking horrifying. This is just a random. Fucking horrifying. We aren't the lucky country. We aren't friendly. We're a pack of easily manipulated, ignorant dickheads who'd rather listen to xenophobes and bigots than the world's oldest and proudest continuous culture. I'm bitterly ashamed of my country. So.
Wow. Keep crying, bitch.
Wait a minute. Not all of well, I guess they'd be all the same culture, I guess, but aren't they like wildly separate in some places?
Yeah, there was something
Australia's
like
a big
700
country,
something different tribes.
What is a cooker?
No, what?
Oh, you want to know what a cooker is? You want to explain what a cooker is? Because it's a Victorian term.
Yeah, I've
It's
never heard of it.
basically someone who's an anti-vaxxer. So
Why don't you just call it an anti-vaxxer?
because we make up our own words, and so
You have
cooker
their
means
own
they cook
slang.
in the head.
Yeah, cook, bro.
I thought that was just cracker.
What?
Yeah, we're not.
That I like that phrase and the term "fuck me off." That's,
fuck me off, yeah. That's a great term.
Yeah, that.
I don't think I heard that before. That's pretty good.
Another country had an election yesterday. New Zealand went to the polls,
And no one cared.
and no one cared. I didn't even know.
Me neither.
I didn't even know. Hence why I didn't mention it last week. But yeah, the Labor Party, who was the ruling party, Jacinta Ardern's party, they got fucking shellacked.
Oh, I'm so sad.
So yeah, they got.
You guys should go over and conquer that shit.
No, we don't want.
They can join us if they'd like.
Send the first Abo army over there. Like, take that shit over.
But yeah, they got absolutely fucking smashed. So
Honestly, I think
they
the
have a new-
Aboriginals would get destroyed by the Samoans and the Kiwis. Like the Maoris would just destroy them.
Okay.
So yeah, this Christopher Luxon is the new prime minister. He's apparently a Christian conservative. So nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change over there. They're not getting any more. They're not getting their guns back. They're not getting their rights back. That's not how government works. It's just
It's just going to slow down for a bit.
It's a different flavor of authoritarians. It's fine, but it's okay. They were elected, so. But yeah, apparently the guy used to be was the ex-Air New Zealand CEO. So.
Also, it's got some experience running
things. Yes.
Yeah. Well, he might do okay.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I never trust
Government's a whole different animal. It's not like a business.
Yeah. But she resigned. Poker, how you doing, man? She'd resigned a couple months ago. Maybe this time last year. Fuck, it's October.
No, I don't think it was that long ago.
Like I said, we don't give a shit about New Zealand.
Do you remember why she resigned?
The WEF cut off her baby blood supply.
To spend more time with her family.
Yeah, but wasn't there a controversy around the time?
I don't remember seeing one. I remember being on the show and being like, I have no idea why she's doing this other than what she says. So it's very fucking strange. But whatever.
My mom was devastated when
Jacinta left.
Ardern. Yeah.
Why?
I have no fucking clue. She's got absolutely no connection to New Zealand. She's like, oh my god.
Maybe you're secretly a Maori.
Fucking doubt.
A Halloween display with brown gloves and a skull for a head hanging from a noose, blasted as racist by Georgia residents who described the spooky decor as a modern day lynching, because everything's a modern day lynching now. So this is the because it's got a white face and brown hands. That means it's lynching a black man.
Maybe these people need to know what an actual lynching looks like.
When a neighbor took down the Halloween decoration, the family put it straight back up. Fucking kings.
Good.
Don't fucking get the fuck off my property. Hippity humpity, get the fuck off my property.
Should have added 3 more.
Yes. Margaret Sater will ignore New York City Mayor Eric Adams' pleas and will continue to flood the southern border. Poor New York has been overrun by 120,000 migrants.
Imagine my shock.
Fallen. It's OJ if the glove fits. Women only homeless shelter will allow trans women to access facility. Glassdoor has been criticized by campaigners after it said any guest who identifies as a woman will be eligible for a space. So Glassdoor is not to be confused for Glassdoor, which is the website where you rate your employer. This is a women's only shelter in London. So
Okay.
So yes,
now to become a men's only shelter.
Well, it's not a women's only shelter anymore. It's a women and trans women's shelter. It's a people who identify as women's shelter.
So a men's only shelter.
Anyone.
An anyone shelter, yeah. Single mum of 4 who quit a job as a receptionist to be an OnlyFans model reveals she now rakes in $30,000 a month after enlisting her 14-year-old sister to shoot her racy content.
God,
I feel like we've covered this before.
Come on now.
Is this a different thought? I think this is a different
it's
thought.
Probably a different
that
fucking
uses
thought.
a sister.
Different thought.
It is. That's insane. There's more than one.
No, there's tons of them.
But read what the age of the sister is.
Yeah, it's in the fucking...
That's just disgusting.
A single mother of 4 who quit her job to become an OnlyFans model now makes in $30,000 a month and has enlisted her 14-year-old sister to shoot her raunchy content, but insists that she has not exposed the scene to anything inappropriate. Chloe Sasha, 29, from Gilbert, Arizona, said that she was struggling to make ends meet after going through a divorce earlier this year.
Mm.
Her goal was to become financially responsible for her 4 kids, Ray, Reese, and twins, Vio and Nona.
Oh.
She decided to turn to adult content creation to earn some extra money, and within 1 month, she was earning thousands of dollars. I worry all these stories.
She really should ask her.
Someone paid for those fake breasts.
Whoa, wait, whoa.
She should ask her.
Tam,
dad
you are
to
part of the
help her out.
problem.
Go down a little bit.
Tam, you are part of the problem.
Yes, what's happening here?
These
Dave,
are her kids.
Dave, you know her dad's not in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's divorced.
that was the setup.
Why are you paying for this? Why are you fucking simps paying for this?
Yeah, just steal it.
Him.
Yeah, just steal it or pay for better quality. I don't understand. A single mother of 4.
Simp.
What are you doing?
Yes, must be good for her mental development in 2023. Yes, Jonathan. That's great. It's the thought that counts. Yes, that's great.
You know what I feel bad for is the kids.
Love you, chatting. Yeah, the kids. Absolutely. It's fine when they're this age because no one in their classes is going to be fucking like.
Oh, they are though.
They're all like 9, 7, and 6.
They are though.
They're all girls. They're all good. Like all 4 of her kids are girls. Oh, actually,
she's gonna.
No, Reese is a boy.
How
Yeah,
to be an OnlyFanner.
Which one's the boy?
She's going to teach them all to be OnlyFanners.
God, it's going to be like Denise.
No,
Richards.
kids these days are vile.
Mel's
shit.
going to be on
Denise
OnlyFans at 18,
and,
and he's going to be a simp.
Her daughter is now doing OnlyFans together.
Yeah, let me find it.
Just real quick, Jacinda Ardern resigned in
I
January
Spy shows
this year.
off.
Yeah, okay. So it was 10 months ago. But yes, here's what Roy was talking about. Denise Richards, 52, slammed for sick OnlyFans collaboration with daughter Sammy Sheen, 19. This is fucking weird and incestuous. My guy, have you seen porn lately? It's all incest.
Help me,
help me,
stepbrother.
stepbrother. Oh, hang on, stepmom. I see you're stuck in the dryer.
Yeah, but this is a little bit more.
This is literal incest.
Yeah.
You don't know why that shit's popular, right? Because it gives these dudes some level of emotional connection, like versus just some random chick. Like people are so desperate for emotional connection that they'll take whatever they can fucking get. That is
fascinating. Like, yeah, I've never thought of it that way.
You know about
that's what it is.
Experience?
Wow.
No.
That is incredibly insightful, Tim.
Yeah, I got a lot of that. It's usually just covered.
The actress was slammed by fans for recently posting a sultry snap of the pair in tiny tops on her account on the adult subscription site with the caption, "Should my mini-me and I do another collab?" The star charges $25 a month for exclusive access to her account, while Sammy charges $19.99.
Usually on discount. No, I honestly don't think that they've done anything that
No,
you
I
wouldn't
did-
see at a beach together.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it is fucking weird. It's fucking weird. It's weird.
it is, but it's not like they're
Weird.
power fisting each other. It's
Yeah, kind of weird.
like there are worse things out there.
Bazza says my jerking off is more productive with a backstory. Fallen says I have to fuck Denise before I can fuck a daughter. I think I saw that porn series.
Yeah, I'm down.
Well, there's the two of them. You get to say you had sex with Denise Richards.
Just never tell them when.
Exactly.
Yeah,
When?
Give me
Before
your-
Charlie.
Can we just
It
be
was before
thankful that Charlie Sheen ain't doing it as well?
Yes, we can be thankful. Hang on. No, to find where I was.
Gay sex.
Yes. So yes, Josh Kruger, who we spoke about last week, he was the left-wing journalist who was murdered in his home last week. Apparently, he was murdered by a 19-year-old Robert Davis, who had been in a sexual relationship with him starting when Davis was 15, and had threatened to post sexually explicit photos of him online.
So
it was a revenge killing, or yeah, I guess it's self-defense.
you're protecting your life as you know it.
Well, this gay white man groomed this gay black man.
Yep, and the gay white man was
into
threatening
sex.
to
Oh, sorry, this
destroy-
gay black boy. He was 15 at the time.
Yeah, the gay white man was threatening to destroy the gay black man's life with
Yep.
images. So the gay black man reacted.
And got him hooked on. Apparently, according to other stuff I've read, got him hooked on crack. So the two of them would smoke crack together.
Get the gay black man in rehab, get him some therapy, and call it a day.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I thought you meant the white guy. I'm like,
No,
well,
fuck the white guy. He got what he deserved.
he has
He
been
can get stabbed.
rehabilitated.
Yeah, with a knife.
Allegedly.
Harsh.
Also, most gays are
Harsh
made,
but
not
fair.
born.
What'd you say, Tim? Most gays
are made, not born.
That is correct.
Yeah, I always.
Every gay guy I know, all of them been fucking bad touch as a kid. Every single one.
Make sure we can see all of us when I say this. I know there's the whole born this way thing, but I do think it's a mental dysregulation. Like it's I don't think it's genetic. There is no gay gene.
Childhood trauma.
We have not found a gay gene. There's no indication of a gay gene. It is
made up.
It is a combination of environmental factors and maybe genetic factors.
Hey,
Pogus says it's parasites. I have heard that. I have heard like theories that it's a certain parasite that reacts in a certain individual, like a certain, you're predisposed to those particular parasites.
So
Look it up.
like a tapeworm, and all they want is just for that tapeworm to be removed by dick. Is that what you're saying?
No, but even the argument that it happens in nature, the reason why most males have sex in the wild is for two reasons. It's for reproduction or dominance. That's it.
Excuse me, what you say about born this way?
I had a guinea pig that would fuck anything, and I was inside and we heard this loud squeal from the guinea pigs, right? So we ran out, and this one guinea pig who would just fuck anything was bleeding out his dick. And the only reason we know what happened was because there was another guinea pig who was a male, had blood all around his mouth.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Wow.
The humper tried to mouth fuck a male guinea pig.
Didn't go well.
It didn't go well.
He got dominated.
He did.
That sounds horrifying.
It was hilarious.
Jesus fuck. Anyway. Yes, but no genetic indications for gayness.
I'm just gonna say it.
And I'm not anti-gay. Like, do what you want. Like, you want to fuck a guy, that's fine.
This Freddie Mercury looking motherfucker.
I have friends who are gay. Like, I don't have children that are gay, which is good.
Yeah.
Well, then that'd prove they weren't born this way. So, because they've all had the girls have had boyfriends.
Who was it that was telling me? Was it you, Tim, or was it Tim that was telling me that they made some chick gay?
What? They
got
gay?
dumped. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, fuck you, Costy. I'm not the most anti-gay person you know. That's clearly Costy. Costy's the most
No,
anti-gay
Costy's
person
an
Costy knows.
end into tentacles, so I don't know.
Let's get through this 15-second fucking video.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck parental rights. When queer kids' lives are at stake,
they're not.
Fuck parental rights.
Yeah, agreed, Tim. They are not at stake. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
What the does this person have kids?
Of course not.
No.
He's biologically incapable.
No kids, no say. Shut the fuck up. It's that simple. That's where we have to go with
Hey,
this.
Crystal is calling is chatting in from a beach somewhere in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Hey.
Are you enjoying your vacation, Crystal?
Nice fireside properties.
No, that's only Maui.
Yeah.
It's only one of the Hawaiian islands, and I don't even think it's the biggest. I think Oahu is the biggest.
Costy, how am I a bully?
Maybe he's asking us to bully you.
So I completely missed this story, and I'm glad. So thank you, Roy, for posting it. But I'm very glad I missed it because I probably would have ended up inadvertently seeing all the content of this particular leak. Joe Biden's younger brother Frank admits naked selfie on guys with iPhones gay dating site is genuine. My phone must have been hacked.
It was hacked.
So DailyMail.com has obtained a naked selfie of Frank Biden, the President Joe Biden's younger brother. The photo was uploaded to a gay porn site with porn website guyswithiPhones.com in 2018 when Frank was 64. When approached by Daily Mail, Frank conceded he was the man in the photo, but denied posting it online, saying his phone must have been hacked. Let's have a look at the photo, shall we? So that's mercifully blurred. It says Daily Mail has had to blur the explicit.
Flush the toilet.
Daily Mail has had to blur the explicit selfie showing Frank Biden naked, except for a cap and glasses.
Hella good shape for 64.
That's 64. I hope I'm in even half that.
It's also shape. Steroids. God, we got to get talk to Cecil about that. What is he using?
I guess there's a new writing
with Biden has a whole new meaning. Yeah.
Lord.
It has to be the weirdest family dynamic ever. Shiloh.
It's rich people, man.
It really does.
Ultra rich people.
Yeah, that's rich. Lateism for you.
Like
Hey,
showering with daddy at
I'm
an
stuck in the
inappropriate
washing
age.
machine.
Like, it's so
What
weird.
the hell is that?
What?
Side story.
There's a whole bunch.
There's like,
The rare
don't you have them all
fetish
posted
one.
already?
The rare fetish one.
Yeah. Mom's
Rare fetish. All right, we're going to rare fetish.
Oh, some sort of
Tim's not
thottery.
here.
No.
There's no one to complain. There's no one
I'll
to complain that when Ryu drags us off fucking track.
Well, it'll be your
An
back.
18-hour
in like-
show, ladies and gentlemen.
We should get
20
some people on here
hours,
that Tim doesn't know today. So he's not here.
Yeah, I won't have to play the warning. A mum's horror after discovering why lovers of a rare fetish were following her small business online.
Okay.
Woman
Off
comes
my
across
business. Got it. Done.
I got it.
No.
You got it?
Got it.
A young mum and business owner
God.
revealed the horror after she discovered a rare fetish shared by several people following her social
Damn
media
you,
accounts.
Ryu.
Imogen Shepherd, who runs a cloth nappy business, has shared images of children wearing nappies, including images of her own children online, noticed a strange group of followers who began interacting with her. Ms. Shepherd was told of the online accounts who were following her social media page by one of her clients. Let's watch this video.
Don't post pictures of your kids in nappies
I
online.
hope it's a
I was totally unaware of this before I started my business. For reference, I own a cloth nappy business, and I post my Instagram account. I post pictures like of cloth nappies and babies in cloth nappies. I was previously until this happened. I had one of my customers message me on Instagram and say, hey, this account's just followed me and I think you should check it out. I went and clicked on the page. It was pretending to be like another mum and bub page or whatever, and it was all just pictures of like adults pretending to be children in nappies. And these images were meant to be sexualized. They were pictures of men and women who were dressed as underage, like babies, in nappies with
TikToker discovers crinkle bottoms.
Well, that's not as bad as I was expecting.
Even worse.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be worse.
Dummies and
It is worse.
Yeah,
like
good.
Make no
That's pretty
mistake,
bad.
crinkle bottoms are pretty fucking disgusting.
Those pedo crinkle bottoms. It's worse. It is worse.
Yeah, but that's I thought it was
Yeah.
much worse.
Stuff, and
Well, it is
made
kind
me
of worse
feel
because
sick to my
she's
stomach.
putting
And I
up
noticed that there were
baby
quite a few
videos.
of these type of accounts following my business page and commenting and interacting with my posts, and I just had no idea. And of course I couldn't let it go. I went on a huge internet spiral and found a lot of really dark, messed up stuff on the internet.
Oh no!
This
As you
is
do.
a full fetish to some adults. Nappies, like, I can't remember the actual specific name of the fetish, but it is huge. And you just go into the comment sections of some of these accounts, some of these Instagram accounts, social media accounts, and it's just absolute filth. And this is what I mean by you have to be so careful what you post online when you're posting your kids, because you have no idea what might be sexualized to somebody else. I have seen this. I have seen so much of this online. I've been down that rabbit hole, and pictures that are posted innocently in innocent settings of kids in the bath, kids at a swimming pool, kids in a bikini, babies in freaking nappies are sexualized by some, and they end up on the wrong side of the internet. So please stop posting this. I don't want to see your little one on this side of the internet.
Tim has a solution. There's the solution.
Industrial size.
Industrial wood chipper. Completely unrelated story. Flight to Florida returns to Panama over suspected bomb that turns out to be an adult diaper.
Completely segues, baby. Fuck.
Thank you, Costi, for reminding me of this one. Airport security at Panama City Tocumen International Airport on Friday searched a Copa airline flight bound for Tampa, Florida for a suspected bomb, only to find an adult diaper. The plane had returned to Panama City Airport earlier following reports of a possible bomb. The Boeing 737-800 landed around 11 a.m. local time and moved to an isolated stretch of the tarmac where 144 passengers were taken off the plane. Panama Civil Aeronautics Authority said on the social media platform X. Thank you, AP. They did not say formerly known as Twitter. An anti-explosive team inspected the aircraft. Jose Castro, head of airport security team, said a suspicious object in one of the plane's bathrooms was found to be an adult diaper. We had it on a secure runway where police special explosives, canine units, and special forces examined the object and found it to be an adult diaper, ruling out any risk.
Do you think they put it in a big bomb deal and then blew it up?
So it was a dirty bomb of a different kind.
I opened it up. There was a pipe bomb.
Very dirty bomb. I'm surprised no one reported the smell. Chinese. Speaking of horrifying, Chinese high school students reenact former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's assassination.
Rip Shinzo.
Fucking hell. Oh, China, man. What the fuck?
Surprised there weren't fireworks afterwards.
Isn't Shinzo Japanese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Chinese hate the Japanese.
Chinese reenact Japanese.
Yeah, because they're celebrating
each other.
That's why they're not doing it to commemorate it. They're celebrating it. Sal McCogliano from What's Going On in Shipping. Go and subscribe if you're interested in shipping news. It's a great channel. Cargo shipping to lose EU antitrust exemption from 2024. The EU is moving protection for the Container Alliance when the US and the Federal Maritime Commission discussed this during the supply chain crisis and passed offshore 2022. There's backlash against this. Essentially, what this means is that shipping to areas that are not normally profitable, like Australia and New Zealand, are about to get much, much more expensive. So get ready for shit to get way more expensive. Australians
from
and
everywhere,
New Zealanders. Well, from China, no. But from, like, if you want something from Europe, if you want something from the US,
you get more fees. You get more fees.
Yeah, the cost of a container will go up from, say, Rotterdam to Sydney. So, which sucks because everything imported is already more expensive because thanks Jerry Harvey and your fucking 10% tax.
Fuck you, Jerry.
And being on the other side of the fucking world and the Aussie dollar fucking absolutely collapsing. I saw projections that put it at 40 cents to the,
Ooh.
That put it at $1 would buy, $1 would buy 40 Australian cents. No, the other way around. $1 Australian would buy 40 US cents.
That's fucked.
Like right now, it's actually, what is it right now?
And to think we were almost matching dollar to dollar at some point.
63. 63. $1 Australian currently buys 63 US cents.
Oh, that's not.
If I go to the max, back in 2012, we were above parity. So, good job, Australia.
You guys are slowly becoming isolated just from.
I can't believe the max only goes back to 2012. Like the Aussie dollar's been floated since '83. It should go back to then.
Yeah, that's a bit ridiculous.
Julia Fox, man, Roy, what is your deal with Julia Fox? Every fucking week there's a story about her. You post it, and I'm like, who the fuck is Julia Fox?
I was gonna say, who the fuck is she?
Like, I usually take it out of the show, but this week I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'll give him one.
I
who
see
is this
Kanye
woman?
West, and then I go,
I'm gonna look her up now.
All right. Julia Fox makes disturbing allegations about Kanye West as she reveals bizarre details about their romance in new tell-all, Zipped His Pants Back Up. Julia Fox has promised to dish the dirt on her short-lived romance with rapper Kanye West in her new memoir, Down the Drain. This is her.
So not the one that looks like Pete Davis?
A girl that used to be hot and now looks like a man. Right.
That's never wear. This is way too much. This is way too much denim. And
it's way too much Kanye. Fuck.
She wants to kill all men, but she has a son too.
Yeah, she looks like a tranny now.
Okay, since I was just gonna write about it in my book and then have y'all buy it, but I'll just tell you guys
gives me a
for
chance
free.
to eat my lunch.
First of all, the man was being normal around me. And not only that, but the Kardashians, when I had a fashion line 10 years ago, they actually bought our clothes and sold them in their stores. And so I've always had a love for Kim, especially, and like even Courtney, especially, like all of them pretty much. But no,
I hate you so
Chloe, Kim.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
Yes. Yes.
I think I just.
That physically hurt me. That was fucking painful.
Jesus, Ryan.
That's why I put it there.
Why is it that you put it there?
To trigger me.
You realize
he wants to punish us.
This is just gonna make him not trust your articles even less.
This is one of my articles too.
AI is coming. George R. R. Martin is suing the makers of ChatGPT after a fan used it to finish the final 2 books of A Song of Ice and Fire. God bless that whoever fucking did that.
I bet it's just a mess though.
Oh, it actually is decent.
To that, blah, when it's coming. So, for instance, one fan used ChatGPT to write long, voluminous versions of The Winds of Winter and A Dream of Spring, the next 2 volumes of Martin's A Song on Ice and Fire series. The lawsuit specifically cites this work as part of its case to prove proving up OpenAI's infringing behavior. Like, who fucking cares? No, I will never stop bullying Ryan.
George Martin could always just, pull his finger out of his ass and fucking finish the books.
I think they are
Look,
finished.
to be fair, he has 1,500 pages done of the next book, The Winds of Winter. And his publisher is like, I can't print a 1,500-page book.
Then split it up into 2 or 3
He split
books.
the other ones up too.
They've had to give it, they've had to give it to like some editors to cut it down. So
also, nobody cares.
I don't know
anymore
why.
after
Just
the
sell a
shit show that
multi-volume
fucking-
book.
Ugh.
Yeah, like Harry Potter did it for book 7.
Deathly Hallows, yeah.
He broke up the earlier books
let
too.
me
They
check
were only
that.
supposed to be one
The
book, and he
movie,
broke
so-
them up into like 3.
Wow, fuck it.
Not the first time he's done this.
Yeah.
He's never finishing that shit.
He's just dragging his heels till he dies. I don't think he wants to release him.
Do you understand how
the
stupid that
7th book
is? Like,
was
God, it's
607
fucking
pages.
Yeah. So half of Anyway.
The only thing that's going to live on after your death, and you don't even give a fuck to finish it.
Some people get some writers become basically get paid just for writing, not necessarily finishing books, but writing books. They basically are. I'm in the middle of my next project, and they're using it as a
15 years later.
Basically, they use it as like a fame and celebrity. Oh, he's still going. He's still working.
He lives now as a pseudo intellectual off his fucking HBO.
But that's the
money.
thing, Dave. He is writing other stuff.
Yeah.
Like he has published works.
That's what I'm saying.
Since Game of Thrones.
Quite a few of them.
And I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. Just
Yeah, but
it's his process.
His process is going to end up in the dirt.
So Dance with Dragons was 2011. He's done the Dance of Ice and Fire, the World of Ice and Fire, fucking.
He's edited
Knights of the Seven Kingdom, a whole bunch of short stories. Fucking.
Yeah, like his Feast for Crows book was 854 pages with like over 100 pages of appendix.
So he got distracted by the fucking show. If you need to go back in time, cancel the show so it doesn't happen. Let him finish the book and then do the show.
Yeah.
And also make sure Benioff and Weiss aren't allowed anywhere near it.
No, nowhere near it.
So, or they're allowed near it.
Hang them for posterity.
Disney's not allowed to hire them for anything until the show's over. Sign them for a fucking 10-season contract.
Porque no los dos.
Yeah. Murder for hire plotter Lindsay Shriver is desperate to leave Bahamas after thief ransacked her apartment and swiped $20,000 worth of jewelry. I vaguely remember this story.
No swiping.
Oh, and her lawyer has petitioned the court to leave the case.
Her lawyer wants to separate from his client.
What happened?
She tried to kill her husband.
Yeah.
Was it
No,
that guy?
she tried to get someone to kill her husband.
Same difference.
Well, in the eyes of the law, maybe.
Well, for a woman, that's the same difference.
That's how women do that shit.
Oh, it's right there. Go up just a teeny bit, and it says lawyer.
Looks pretty good in that mugshot.
Divorce attorney quits. Underneath the trending.
Mid custody battle with ex. Oh, okay. Yep.
Where'd she get all this money?
I wanted to save this story till later because it's an amazing story.
So, who is she?
Actually, I will. I'll save it till later.
Some rich bitch.
Yeah, some rich bitch who wanted to kill her husband for money.
Very murdery.
And to move on to some other guy. Anyway. Plastic surgeon Charles Madonna. I don't care. Nobody cares about Madonna. Madonna hasn't been relevant for about 15 years. Sam Bankman-Fried donated $10 million to Joe Biden's campaign to gain influence and recognition. Ex-girlfriend Caroline Ellison claims.
No shit.
Ex-goblin.
Yeah.
Yes, like she looks even worse now. I didn't think that was possible.
Yeah, I don't think it's Next Goblin. I think it's like
It's
true
like
Goblin face is coming out.
You know what it is? She has the one ring in her possession, and it's...
Well, no, that's two descriptors there. Ex, who is also a goblin.
The ex-girlfriend of FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried. Sam Bankman-Fraud told a jury today that he donated $10 million to Joe Biden's campaign to gain influence. I don't know if anybody's seen the or anybody here subscribes to CoffeeZilla. He did a fucking banger video going through the interview with one of the writers, like the guy who's writing a book about Sam Bankman-Fried, but it's basically a letter to the jury, like, oh, he's innocent, like he didn't do nothing.
Didn't do nothing.
Didn't do nothing wrong, and he's actually a genius, and blah blah blah. And like the guy, like the writer clearly has had the wool pulled over his eyes and just fallen into this cult of personality. And I watched an interview with another guy who met Sam Bankman-Fried and followed a lot of the FTX stuff and was in the environment. He wrote the book called Number Go Up, and it's about NFTs. His story is the exact opposite. He's like, it was clear from the fucking beginning that Sam was a fraud. Like, all these things that people were enamored by were clear fucking red flags. And people just kept giving him money. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, but look at how Bernie Madoff did it.
It's like they were running a scam or something.
Look at the top of this head. Man or woman? Impossible to tell. Man or woman, impossible challenge.
Honestly, that there.
That's a man.
If Runkle had brown hair.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Runkle.
And then...
Ugh.
God damn.
Looks like someone curb stomped her.
Oh, God.
Oh.
This artist is just a bastard.
God bless him.
Joe.
Eh?
That's the most punchable face in the universe.
One of my sons has face.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Costy, you are disgusting. That is disgusting. If Tim were here, he'd say, "You're wrong for that. You're wrong for that." New York City man, 33, leaps into North Pool at 9/11 Memorial, survives, and is arrested. Oh, God damn it.
It wasn't really a leap, though, was it?
Slow slide.
I don't know who he got the leap. I've seen two different angles of the guy. Let me find it quickly.
Supposedly he was trying to kill himself.
Was it a leap?
I think
or
he
did
slid down the
more
side.
like an
fall?
From what I saw, he jumped into the pool part and then kind of slid over to the edge and then fell down. Didn't really look like a leap into the pool.
Oh, someone did get the leap.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, TikTok. And I don't need the audio if you're not going to have fucking actual audio.
What an asshole.
But yeah, I saw this part. But from the other angle. I saw this video. Yeah,
this angle. I bet he thought that was deep, and he just face planted.
Or like, I'd like to know if there's any background to it. Like,
mentally ill man in New York City. That's the background.
how heartbreaking would it be if it's his dad died?
Not.
And he's like, oh, I've never seen it. I've never seen the.
Oh, you
location."
mean at 9/11?
At 9/11, yeah. No, just in a fucking
Oh, I
aged
just thought
care
he was
facility the
depressed.
other day.
Just a week ago.
9/11.
I mean, he
remember
still
that
did
thing?
Hoist himself over. Like,
You know, we had like the Jews had one the other day.
mm.
And on 9/11.
Yeah, and then he just
Yeah, this is a bit eyesore.
Yeah.
and leaves blood behind.
Oh.
Probably cut his dick off. He was going to be a woman.
He probably
He's a real woman now.
He
Well, that's Dave.
that fall was pretty hard.
man.
He probably at least got several
Yeah, because the
abrasions.
pond is only like 6 inches deep down there.
Yeah,
He just hit cement.
yeah. He must have basically skinned something really bad.
But yeah, so police responded. A video posted to X, formerly known as Twitter. Stop doing that! Shows the man lying in 18-inch deep water in the pool's central basin, peering into the opening in the middle.
Thermo? Should we say formerly known as Fermo?
No. It's been long enough. You don't need to say formerly known as Twitter. Just say X. His name is being withheld pending criminal charges. It's not immediately known why the man jumped. And then, of course, an explanation of what the fucking reflecting pools are.
There's a lot of trees there.
To be fair,
I think
he didn't jump.
that's. I don't think that's real. I
He
think that's
slid.
the artist's sketch.
Oh.
Or
that's the architectural.
So that's the
model.
render of the.
That's
of the-
never what it
what
ends
it
up
was
being.
supposed to look like. It's not. It doesn't look like that.
Never ends up being like that. There's a lot of trees here. What are those trees?
There
Or is
are
that
trees
another
there,
render?
but it doesn't look like that.
Oh, yeah.
The foliage isn't as dense. So, Lord Miles is alive.
Yay!
Not dead. He was arrested by the Taliban and
Again?
jailed. Well, no, he was jailed for 6 months for not having the right papers.
Yep, just to mix up with papers. That's all.
So yes, he's alive. So thank
Who are
God.
the white guys in suits, though?
I think they're people who might have got him out of there.
That he does kind of look like
A little.
Mr. Beast, though.
Anti-trafficking activist Tim Ballard, who inspired movie Sound of Freedom, took ketamine while dictating revelations from dead Mormon prophet, who foretold his future as senator, prophet, and president. Lawsuit claims. The married father of 9, 47, is being sued over claims he sexually abused and harassed women he convinced to join him on overseas anti-trafficking missions.
Who is this man?
This is Tim Ballard. He's the
Sound of Freedom.
the Sound of Freedom guy.
The one the movies
Isn't he the guy that
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Jim
Jim
Caviezel played?
because Jim Caviezel played him in the movie.
I'm gonna have to take a grain of salt on this.
This is
Just
him, this is him in disturbingly small shorts.
Who buys shorts like that? Why would you?
Who doesn't? Why wouldn't you buy shorts that short?
Exactly. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just
strippers,
that's just
yeah.
filth. That's man filth right there. Man thottery.
Good. Should be more of it.
No,
Costi says ketamine is the best drug. Yes,
I've heard that. I need to
Yeah.
listen.
Isn't it literally horse tranquilizer?
Yeah,
I think
It
so.
started off as horse tranquilizer.
tranquilizers. No best drug.
Pretty much.
Woman 24 begs for help covering up awful tattoo after inexperienced artist changed. I think it's charged. Oh no, changed the $350 design mid-inking, leaving her with uneven body art that she hates. Rosie Puff 24 has begged people on the web to help her cover up her tattoo. The New York-based flight attendant noted that she paid $350 for the ink.
Do you think it's good or bad, Tim?
Yeah.
Tim?
What does it say?
That's the art. Like that's the.
I mean, it could be worse. I've seen a lot worse tattoos. than
I've
that.
seen
That's not
lots worse
bad.
than that.
No, but what does it
Also,
say? that
why
people
the
love?
fuck do we need to help you cover up your fucking bad mistakes? Fix your life.
What it says? Don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's what she wanted. That's what she got.
It's pretty close.
that happens a lot.
It's pretty close.
One's
How
done
long
on
until
AI
machines
and
are just
others for
doing this
women.
shit?
pretty soon, I would imagine.
You just
Well,
get a
no.
printout on your.
CNC tattoo.
Well, it's like what is it? It's like the scene
Like
in the scene in Starship Troopers where they're all getting their mobile infantry tattoos, and it's just they sit in the chair and their arms like locked in, and it's just fucking laser etching the fucking tattoo into their arm.
I haven't seen that in so
You
long.
haven't seen that? I'll see if I can find it.
Like a
No,
laser
no,
cutter.
it's been a while
that
since
they
you've
have
seen it.
Me and my
for
cousin used to rent that
shopping.
like every weekend and watch it, like for like.
I've
6
watched it
years.
as a kid.
Yeah. Well, just because we wanted to see what's her name, but even then, that wasn't great. But still, you know, whatever you
Yeah,
got.
it's titties.
Here we go. This is the scene.
Yeah.
Infantry rules! Yeah! Oh, God, that hurts! Hey, well, I got something that might hurt just a little bit more.
Big Busey's the shit, though. I wish he was in more movies.
We're gonna fight, and we're gonna win! Yeah!
Not so much. You're not gonna fight. You're not gonna win. Well, I guess you
Didn't
will
that guy
eventually. Oh yeah, he does. I believe he gets disemboweled.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no to a laser branding.
I think like 3 of them survive, but not from the same.
Yeah, Denise Richards,
Group.
Casper Van Diem, and Doogie Howser all survive. So the 3 original friends who joined together all actually survive.
Yeah, I thought Busey survived.
I think he did, didn't he?
Oh yeah, no, did he? I don't know. I don't remember.
It's been too long.
I
been
don't
20
like. He's
years.
not a major character. He's just like a throwaway. Anyway,
how dare you?
So yes, I don't know. Like I see the problem that it's not what you wanted.
Just
but I
swipe
mean,
a little bit.
Don't.
That to me screams of the artist not being as qualified as they thought they were.
Do you know, I'm not really seeing the cleavage there, though. I'd be really upset about that.
Well, yes. I mean, there's the like. It's not. It's
No
unfinished
cleavage.
too.
No cleavage. Zero cleavage.
Yeah. Look,
Also,
I
her
think
arms really
you could fix it up. I think it could be fixed.
Oh, with a decent tattoo
With a decent tattoo artist could fix that up and get it a lot closer.
I like how the eyes are supposed to be blank and then they're just like side eye
Filled in, yeah.
They're like, you bitch. You're gonna get it.
But yes, don't go begging to get this shit fixed on. Like, oh, please fix my tattoo. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, just go and start a fucking OnlyFans like every other woman. That's how you fix that. I've been a sugar baby. Speaking of every other fucking woman, I've been a sugar baby for 7 years, but my life is not what people assume. Here's why I want to share the truth online. Is this
Don't
video
try to
unrelated?
church whore up. Like you're a
6
whore.
moms. Yes, this is an unrelated video. Fuck, I hate you, Yahoo News. Palma Kelly, 27, works as a sugar baby and posts content about her experience on TikTok. She says she says being a sugar baby can be fun, but there's a lot of misconceptions she wants to dispel. This is her story.
You're a whore.
She wants to be open about the lifestyle, as told by Amy Percy.
And open with her legs.
There she is. So.
Only if you, why are you paying for that? Fuck.
Come on, play. Let me turn the volume on.
Got a plan. What do you mean? You'll find out.
I fucking hate TikTok. Like, this is legitimately the worst fucking platform. God damn it.
Friends in spicy work.
Spicy work. Hang on. I think TikTok has the same problem that everything else had, like that Twitter has. Where
South and they're not my friends anymore, but I will never forget what it
If
felt
I'm looking-
like to have these friends in this career.
if I'm looking at if I have the video playing on my top screen and I have restream visible on the my main screen, it won't play. But if I change tabs on the lower screen to something else, like change tabs away from restream, it'll start playing. That's the buffering issue that is a fucking meme at this point. There you go.
Like I could conquer
Starts
the
the
world
second I
with
switch tabs.
It was a time in my life in New York that I will never forget. Breaking up with a friend group is so hard, and it's even harder in spicy work. But here is something I wrote based off that time period. The minute I entered the world of spicy work, I felt scared. I thought I would be immediately ostracized from society because the media constantly portrayed it as dark and alone. And yet here I was, 2 years in, with the best friends I could have ever asked for. The friendships I made in spicy work were unmatched by any other friendships I've ever had.
Why are you
because
calling
when
it
you choose
spicy
to do a
work
job
if you're
that
not
the rest
ashamed
the
of
world
it?
will shun you for.
Because
something to do
TikTok
with
will
TikTok.
flag it.
It's probably some TikTok thing where they, like YouTube, where you have to refer it to as surprise sex or grape.
They call it it's sex work.
Yeah.
They just changed it to spicy work.
But that's what I'm saying.
No,
You know,
as
if you
in
have
she's
to-
fighting the algorithm,
Yeah.
the TikTok algorithm.
Oh,
if
okay.
if-
Not the
not the perception. Yeah,
if
no,
she was ashamed,
social-
Dave, if she was ashamed, she wouldn't be fucking talking about it.
Yeah, no, it's common. For whores to talk about spicy work on
Those people who really get you.
Who was?
They get your job, they get why you do it, and they will never judge you. What others saw as something broken in me, they saw as the reason to love and accept me, because unlike the rest of the society, they've been there. They worked their low-paying jobs feeling used and abused, and then knew what it was like to make your rent in an hour from a customer and feel totally liberated. They knew the feeling of sticking it to the man by using what God already gave us as a way to exit the inevitable, boring 9 to 5, or even better, as a way to invest it in your dreams. We went on sugar daddy trips together even if we weren't getting paid, because traveling the world with them was better than any dollar amount in my bank account. We would sit in the dressing room at the strip club when it was dead and dance to Destiny's Child. We bought shots for each other when we had a bad date.
How
with a
long
sugar
ago
daddy.
was this?
We went on the prowl looking for sugar daddies.
It can't be that long ago. I think it's
Destiny's
she's
Child.
27.
Hang on, Destiny's
Fucking
Child.
woman puts on makeup with a fucking trowel. Get the fuck
Run
out
me
of
my
here.
patching trowel, boy.
Anyway, she's sticking at the man by having the men stick it in her.
Yeah.
She's 27.
Yeah.
At the most.
Holy shit.
At the
Holy
most.
shit.
It was fucking like 9 years ago. At the most.
Well, no, not necessarily. These are rich people.
No, dude. Jesus.
It's true.
Wasn't
What are you-
Destiny's
what are you implying?
Child come out in the early
But
2000s?
they're pedophiles.
Like maybe she
I'm
could
sure
have
they still
gotten
play it
a
in strip
ticket to a
clubs.
certain
Well,
island.
Well, I've never been to it,
Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies.
despite my complete.
Oh, the sugar
degeneracy,
babies. Oh, the
I
sugar
have
babies.
never been to a strip club. Okay, so
Is this a Costy article?
Oh, you're missing out.
Like
This is
90%
definitely a
of them
Ryu
are. They're
article.
just fucking everywhere.
Costy
in drag
Child
is
hasn't
Ryu.
been a thing for like a decade.
Nearly naked prostitute prowls streets in broad daylight, but California law ties police hands, according to the man.
yeah, as they're getting slapped.
Women wearing only G-strings while bending over in front of traffic has become an increasingly common sight in National City, California.
Well, you can see if
Tim,
they've got
if you're
anything.
there, see if you can get to National City, California when you go.
Yeah, we need on the ground reporting.
We need some on-the-ground reporting. Yes.
Take video.
Some webcam.
Observe and report.
And we also
Get some
need
experience in.
As prostitution issues spiral after the implementation of a controversial state law. They're waving to people on the freeway, or just to be honest with you, they are bending over for the freeway. I don't know how else to put it. They're showing their wares. National,
free
Ci-
STD
National
check.
City Mayor Ron Morrison told Fox News Digital this month.
They're advertising, of course.
Look, no warts.
It'd definitely be an interesting, like, if they wash
No
the
lady
windshield, topless windshield washing. I think I might have found a new business venture. California Governor Gavin Newsom signed Senate Bill 357 in July 2022, which repealed the previous law that banned loitering with the intent to engage in prostitution. The law took effect in January this year, with Morrison arguing that the moment Newsom pen touched the bill, pimps in the state knew they could expand their prostitution ventures with little repercussions from law enforcement.
That's our future president.
Yep.
Don't fucking say things like that. Don't even
Dude,
joke.
absolutely.
Don't joke.
No, he will, man. Trust me.
Plastic fucking man.
It's just a matter of time.
He is like a politician, like a caricature of a politician, like greasy, slimy, fucking lying
He
politician. It's Gavin Newsom's fucking.
He is a
glued plastic
dangerous
hair.
sociopath that if you're the GOP, you should be very worried about him.
Oh, it's either that or Gretchen Whitmer. They're both dangerous. Honestly, I would probably take Newsom over Whitmer, but still.
How about
I'm
Nancy
pretty
Pelosi?
sure you'll get your wish. Speaking of getting your wish, Daredevil hits reset button as Marvel overhauls its TV business. Launched during the pandemic with a playbook to shoot $150 million plus seasons with no pilots, which is fucking a great idea. The Disney unit is undergoing growing pains and seeing the logic of traditional TV culture. It didn't take long to see problems after the Marvel Studios' Daredevil Born Again paused production in mid-June during the writer's strike. Fewer than half of the series' 18 episodes had been shot, but it was enough for Marvel executives, including Chief Kevin Feige, to review the footage and come away with a clear-eyed assessment. The show wasn't working. So in late September, Marvel quietly let go of head writers Chris Ord and Matt Corman, and also released the directors for the remainder of the season as part of a significant creative reboot of the series.
Goodbye.
The Hollywood Reporter has learned. The studio is now on the hunt for new writers and directors for the project, which stars Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock, a blind lawyer turned superhero.
Oh, so they're keeping the production just.
They're doing the show, but they're starting from scratch. They've taken the half of everything that's been shot and burning it.
Because
you know
it
why?
Must be that shit.
You know why?
It's work shit.
It's 4 episodes before Daredevil actually appears. They'd made a fucking law procedural. They'd made fucking LA Law.
Oh no.
What?
Like, they'd made a fucking legal procedural show instead of Daredevil. You didn't see Daredevil until episode 4.
Oh wow.
That is fucking retarded.
Didn't they learn from their attempt at Ally McBeal how terrible it went?
Are you kidding? Ally McBeal was fucking huge.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No. She-Hulk was
yeah,
this
She-Hulk was-
Marvel's attempt at was their comedy.
Look,
law.
I think I've said it before. I like Tatiana Maslany. I think she makes an okay She-Hulk. I think the CG was shit. The story was shit.
The production was shit.
The production was shit. The writing was shit. It always comes down to the fucking writing. Like, because most Marvel shows are competently directed.
They're usually poorly acted and
But
poorly written. Though.
The writing is terrible. And look, if your writing is terrible, there's a limit to what you can do as an actor. If your directing is terrible, there's a limit to what you can do as an actor.
So at least the director can get the actors to act somewhat convincingly.
Yeah,
if the writing's
so
bad.
this is the problem. A good director, like a great director, can lift a mediocre actor and a mediocre script up to a good performance, good film. But if you have a good director, a terrible script, and a great actor, you're going to end up in the middle. Or you're going to end like you can only ever be as good as at best. And
Also,
everybody's
you
going to
know,
be firing on all cylinders for that to happen.
Good
So,
directors
this is the
often
problem.
override the script. So
Marvel's not getting good. Like Marvel's not getting
they're
great
not getting
directors.
good anything.
And
They've got good nothing.
The
getting
good
work shit.
directors, the good directors want that freedom to be able to go, no, I'm like, we need to rewrite this section. I don't see this character doing that.
They'd never say that. They'd never do that. What the fuck is your problem? Rewrite this bit.
If they're going to do stuff on Marvel characters, comics, they should go back to the comics instead of trying to do completely new
Yeah,
stuff.
but it's all wokeified now, so it's a problem.
I know.
And
When's,
all
Daredevil
self
gonna be
insert.
trans?
These people are all like, all these people in Hollywood now are like upper crust people who've never been in reality. They've never been to the bottom. They've never been poor. They don't understand what it's like. So when they write it and direct it, it looks ridiculous because they don't understand it.
Well, the problem is writing turned into something. Writing turned into journalism. The problem with journalism is the only people who can afford to do it are rich kids.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's the same for writing. The only people who can afford
ChatGPT.
to be a writer is I'm a professional writer, but I live in my mum's condo.
Or my mom
While
or
she's
parents are paying for
in the south of France.
Careful, mom's
they're
second
paying
condo.
for the apartment.
Yeah.
Rent.
My
condo,
mom's spare
whatever.
condo in LA.
Essentially, they need to be subsidized.
Yeah, subsidized by their parents to do the actual job. And I don't know if that's our fault because we don't value
It's more the
The
internet's
content, if it's the internet's fault because it makes it easier to get content, which means we value it less. So yeah,
YouTube unironically making better content than Hollywood has in the last fucking 15 years.
YouTube's in a death spiral.
Well, I mean,
it's a
not YouTube.
slow death spiral, but make no
People on
mistake,
YouTube.
YouTube is in a death spiral.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while.
Yeah, but it's because YouTube is the only game in town. But it is spiraling,
and it's heavily subsidized as well.
So it's a big spiral because it's a long way down.
The funniest thing is they're just killing themselves, and they're just going to keep doing it. It's just amazing.
The enshittification of every platform is happening at pace.
It's like, look, how did we get big and super popular? Well, let's not do that anymore. Okay. What?
That and the censoring of the internet, which will just kill the internet.
Well, it'll turn it all into shit like TikTok and like, I saw it originally when all the news sites started taking away their comment sections because they didn't like what people had to say about their news.
Yeah. Oh no.
That was hilarious.
Oh no, you have to actually hire moderators.
No, it was just people disagreeing and be like, no, this is bullshit. What are you talking about? And then they're just like, oh, or they're calling them out on their stories.
Well, we'll talk about bullshit later on.
It wasn't hate speech or nothing like that. It was just people being like, you're full of shit. This is stupid. This is not what happened. And then they were like, oh, well, can't let people have a say.
The person who wrote this story doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. Oh, hate speech.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Witness of Jordan Neely's erratic behavior on New York subway says she thought he was going to die. Thought she was going to die before fatal chokehold by Daniel Penny.
Nice.
Woman said shielded her son behind his stroller as Neely harassed passengers. Her testimony is part of more than a dozen grand jury witness accounts cited in a motion to dismiss charges against Penny, 24. The chokehold death, which was caught on video, prompted fierce debate. So yes, and that's the thing. This woman's testimony went to the fucking grand jury, and they still indicted him.
New York City.
Well, they all say shit like, if you think they lie to the grand jury too, though. Like, if you think there's any chance, like, justice will be served, if like we will see all the evidence, and if he's like, they lie to him, like, so they put this like thought in your head where like, okay, well, if there's even any chance, I definitely have to like at least let this go through the process. But, you know, they're all lying because prosecutors lie about everything.
Yep.
Look at that perm, man. That is something.
He makes a better Iron Fist than the guy who played him on the TV
really
show.
Bad. Really horrible acting. Horrible.
Let's listen to Corinne Jean-Pierre ignore a Post reporter who she's not called on all season.
All right, you haven't called on me in 2 seasons, Corinne.
And not calling on you today. Go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
You should be ashamed of that.
Go ahead.
That shows
Go ahead.
disrespect to a free and independent media. It's a black.
I'm going to quote.
I'm one of the largest and most widely read newspapers, Corinne. That shows contempt for a free and independent press.
Go ahead. I'm calling on somebody who I haven't called in a long time as well. Go ahead.
Whatever.
Racism.
But yes, it's the New York Post. The New York Post has been blackballed. No pun. No. Hashtag not racist. Blackballed by Corinne Jean-Pierre.
I'm beginning to think Ryu might be like the son of the New York Post owner.
You think Ryu might be
secret billionaire? Yes.
Liam. What's his name? Because the New York Post is owned by Rupert Murdoch. Because Rupert Murdoch owns both New York papers, or both of the big New York papers. He owns the Post and he owns the Wall Street Journal.
Noticeably silent when we discovered his real identity.
Lachlan Murdoch, is that you?
Hello.
No, you're supposed to say g'day.
He's the adopted one.
South Park race and gender swapped all the characters in their upcoming special called "Joining the Pandaverse."
Nice.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna watch.
It took me a second to realize Pandaverse. As in
pandering.
pandering verse, yeah.
Not the animal.
Yeah, I thought it was like, oh, maybe it's to do with China. No, it's a Pandaverse.
The question is, would?
No.
Yeah.
No. You know they're all going to be fucking... There is a trailer, but I don't think it's advisable to watch it on YouTube.
Costi would or not?
Well,
Well, Costi says Murdoch's special need child. Yeah. Well, speaking of special needs children,
You all should need to know that America is not sending their best and brightest, to Washington, D.C. Yes.
No shit.
Yeah, believe me, we know.
What? Wait, is he like making a
Pennsylvania,
joke about
especially.
himself?
No, he's making. He's an idiot.
So
he's trying to make fun of other people, but
whilst making fun of himself.
He's trying to make fun of the
Inadvertent.
Freedom Caucus, i.e., not seeing the best and brightest. But for us, it just looks like he's talking about himself.
That was the most lucid I've ever heard him.
That's
Though.
hilarious.
See, we could have Dave up there.
Dave, why did you do this to us?
I didn't do this to you.
You didn't stop it.
I tried. I voted.
Yeah,
Clearly
but
didn't
you
try
run
hard
against
enough.
him?
Yeah, why didn't you run?
I could.
Dave, you need to be our Trojan
Why
horse.
didn't I run?
You need to pretend you're a Democrat.
I didn't. I didn't.
Get all the sympathy votes.
I didn't
become king of the world.
I didn't have the monetary backing to do so.
Yeah, he's
Just
not a
show
trust.
up and
He's
show
not a
up in
trust fund
person.
baby. Because I mean,
Is his
let's not forget, John Fetterman is literally a trust fund baby. Like his parents
Is
are
he?
fucking wealthy
Yeah,
as
it's
fuck. Yeah.
pretends like his mum or something has been paying his
Of
bills
course.
for past
Fucking of
15
course.
years or something.
Every time.
Where's his fucking
Yeah, he likes to pretend to be a man of the people, but he's just
A man-child.
A lazy slob.
So early life and
Whose wife is driving him into being a fucking politician. Chico, can you shut the fuck up,
Where the
please?
fuck is it?
Who's Chico?
My
It's his
dog.
dog.
Oh, here, I thought it was the hooker that you have tied strapped to your basement.
no, that's my hooker.
So you're the man in this relationship, Tim.
Well, I'm a human being, yeah, and he's a dog, so yeah.
I keep forgetting that half of these guys don't know.
So
ladies,
his father, it was a
media.
partner at an insurance firm. He grew up in an affluent suburb of York. His parents were conservative Republicans.
Wow, they must be proud.
So
I used to love Chico and the Man.
I've heard of that. I don't know what that is. My dad makes that joke.
parents in Seattle confront a naked man at JCPenney penny store after he allegedly attempted to inappropriately touch their children. I'm sorry, but if a naked man comes within 5 feet of my children, it's not going to be a conversation.
It will be.
No,
It'll
it's
just be with
not.
my fists.
Oh, he's
No,
black,
it
though.
wouldn't be
It'd be
with
racist.
this.
You racist. Look at this racist man fighting this weird naked man.
That wasn't a conversation.
I
Yeah.
will commit racism if that happens. I do not give a shit.
Oh, it's another black man beating a black. Or is it?
One in the kids' apartment.
He's dressed like a black guy.
He has 2 kids.
I'd beat him with a clothes rack.
Where's the cop?
Like kneecaps would be broken. I'd grab one of those steel, one of the shelves and break his kneecap.
Really shit at fighting naked people, bro.
Well, they don't want to stroke him off.
Throw some hands here.
Thrust his crotch at him.
You know how tired I am of this censorship bullshit? You got to put the box over. For what?
Because he has a small little...
Dude, he's fighting
The
like
power
Kirk.
fist.
He's giving him the double axe handle.
Yeah, he's
Dun, dun, dun,
he's
dun,
going
dun,
Greg
dun,
Valentine
dun,
on him.
dun, dun,
This.
So yes,
these
not even
pages are-
JCPenney is safe from nude weirdos, nude homeless weirdos. Sorry if I pause sometimes. It's because I'm just closing other tabs so my computer doesn't die. Gavin Newsom vetoes bill that would require free condoms to be handed out at public high schools. This seems. Look, I think he's incredibly schizophrenic right now, and it feels that way because he's running for president. Sorry, he's not. Yeah, he's running for president. He's just not running in a primary.
Yeah, it because he's trying to pander to two opposing groups.
I stand by my assertion that he's just going to be chosen as the nominee during the what's it called, the oh god, how have I forgotten the fucking word?
Primary?
No, not the primary. The convention. After the primary,
right after
during the convention.
Right after they throw Joe Biden.
Biden's just going to, I forgot what I was. Actually, he'll do this. Oh, see, I have video of him. Where is it?
No, they'll kill him because it's gonna look better. It's gonna be more sympathetic.
I just look. I mean, I'll never forget. Well, I won't go into that. Anyway, I just think that if we stay true to our values,
like holy shit,
Don't you know that is the smartest president we've ever had?
That is the greatest president who's got the most votes of any president ever.
Exactly. I'm being sarcastic.
I will continue to contend till my dying day. Nobody voted for Joe Biden. They voted against Trump.
I still don't know how he got 100% of the vote. 110% of the vote. It's like amazing.
Trump. That's how. That's how you get 80. How does Joe Biden get 81 million votes? Donald Trump runs against him. That's how. But yes, that's why Gavin Newsom is signing bills that are like, wait, you vetoing like high schools giving free condom? Like, what the fuck? What? He is repositioning himself so that he is more palatable to the country as a whole.
What does he look like without
after Trump wins the nomination?
Is that a two-piece toupee?
No, I reckon
it's
no,
a
that's real
plastic
hair.
fucking helmet. No, it's a plastic helmet that looks like hair. That's what he's wearing.
It's bulletproof.
I don't care what anyone says. Imagine how tiny his shoulders are with his long ass neck. He looks like a turtle without a shell. Imagine without those shoulder pads.
No, but they're absolutely gonna
Judge have a
Biden,
long
during the conference, like during the convention, the nominating convention, the delegates can vote. If Biden says I don't want it, I'm not. I've decided I'm not up to the I'm not up to the fight. I can't do this. Democratic Party, you guys pick who you want to replace. I'm gonna endorse my incredibly qualified VP Kamala Harris. And then the floor will just pick someone who they like, which is going to be Gavin Newsom. That's my theory. And if it happens, I will again be a prophet. Because I called Trump in 2015, much like what's her name? Ann Coulter. End of November 2015, so the year before the election, and it wasn't looking like Trump was going to win the nomination. I said it's probably going to be Trump, and if it's Trump, he's going to win because the Bernie Bros are mad as hell. Hillary's a piece of shit, and sure enough, also it was going to be hilarious. So of course it happened. So yes, once Trump's locked in as the nominee, that's when they'll deploy Operation Newsom, and they'll replace Biden with Newsom. Once they've tricked the Republicans into nominating Trump again by unfairly prosecuting him daily, then it'll be candidate Newsom. And we'll all be fucked. It won't just be limited to the US. Oh, speaking of, sorry, I should have gone straight to this. Speaking of people who are running for president, Young Turks founder Cenk Uygur runs for president as in 2024 as a Democrat, only because the horse fucker party isn't a thing.
Did they change the constitution?
But yes, he was of course born in Istanbul, so that's a problem.
It was once Constantinople.
I don't think he was born there when it was Constantinople. So yes, Cenk says, yes, I'm running against Joe Biden for the Democratic nomination. Joe Biden is down 24 points in the economy. He has no ability to make up that kind of ground on the most important issue. We need a new candidate now. Readers have added the context they thought people might want to know. Cenk Uygur was born in Istanbul, Turkey, and is therefore ineligible to hold the office of President of the United States, which requires the candidate be a natural-born citizen. Cenk claims that the Supreme Court would overturn this requirement in a slam-dunk victory.
Which he is not ever going to.
That is not going to happen. That is not going to happen at all.
No, he has to.
Well,
be
I
on his own
figured.
supply.
No, look, I figured if he can ignore the natural-born citizen requirement, then I could ignore the residency requirement as well. So I've announced that I too am running against Joe Biden for the Democratic nomination. So, please give me money. Because let's be real, that's what this is about.
Where's your community note?
My community, Mike. I don't need a community note, my guy.
You need that Anna clip. More money now,
Because
money.
I'm actually an American and
money.
I'm actually in Iowa. I actually meet all the requirements, and you guys just don't realize it. I get that we're all taught in junior high that you have to be born in the US to be president. We were also taught that there are 4 basic food groups. Now there are 5, and that Pluto was a planet. Turns out it's a little more complicated than what you learned.
Fucking
in
retarded.
English.
This man's retarded.
Yes, he is retarded.
He quotes Schneider. He quotes Schneider of Iraq as the case he's citing. Here's Schneider of Iraq.
What a moron.
The background is Angelica Schneider, a German immigrant, came to the US with her parents and became a US citizen upon their naturalization at age 16. When she graduated from college, she moved back to Germany. The State Department claimed that Schneider had lost her US citizenship in accordance with the section of the Immigration and Nationality Act, which revokes the citizenship of any naturalized citizen who returns to his or her country of birth and remain there for at least 3 years. The Supreme Court held that since no provision of the law stripped natural-born Americans of their citizenship as a result of extended or permanent residence abroad, it was unconstitutionally discriminatory to apply such a rule only to naturalized citizens.
Oh my God.
The problem is, which he can't seem to wrap his head around, is that this was a ruling on the constitutionality of a law. This does not apply to constitutional requirements because it's written in the Constitution. It's not a law that overrides the Constitution. It is in the Constitution that you will literally be a natural-born citizen. I should have.
Well, they don't listen to the Constitution anyway. So
Now, if he was born on a Air Force base, there he has standing, but he
most
didn't,
certainly
so
was
he
not
doesn't.
born on a fucking Air Force base.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Article.
I still pray for the liberation of Constantinople.
Preamble, article. Where's the presidency? Executive branch is Article 2. Okay. So the executive power shall be vested in a president of the United States of America. He rules out Kamala. He shall hold his office during the term of 4 years and together with the vice president chosen for the same term be elected as follows. Each state shall appoint in a manner of the legislative branch, blah, 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 blah. It's not important. Where's the actual requirements? God, I fucking like this. No person except a natural-born citizen or a citizen of the United States at the time of the adoption of this Constitution shall be eligible to the office of president. Neither shall any person be eligible to that office who shall not have attained the age of 35 years and been 14 years a resident within the United States. Game, set, and match. Cenk, I can't be president as much as you can't be president.
I'm going to run for president.
Case law is clear. Naturalized citizens can run for president. Look, I I agree that you can run in the Democratic primary for the presidential nomination. I disagree that you could be elected. I did take some time out of my very busy week, copying links from Twitter on Israel Gaza, to look into the DNC charter. There's nothing in there about eligibility for the presidency being a requirement for running in the primary. So
I really thought you were going to say weeding out Ryu articles, but
no, just making it worse.
Yeah.
So yes, this is a stunt / money making exercise.
Don't you have to be
Come on,
eligible
we got
to be president to be on the ballot?
Oh, he's not going to be on the ballot.
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't you have to be eligible to be president to be on the ballot?
No, to be on the federal ballot. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So if the DNC,
the primary ballot, the primaries are privately run.
Yes, but if the DNC puts up a candidate who is not eligible, wouldn't that just hand it to the RNC?
Yes.
Okay.
It would hand it to the other candidate. I'm pretty sure there are laws in some states. There's probably no requirement in a couple of states that you be eligible to be president to be on the ballot. But I'd say the majority of states have some requirement there. But like I said, the DNC charter doesn't say anything. So he can be in the primary. He can be on the ballot in the primary. But that's it. So same as I can be on the ballot in the primary. So
Tim, you'd probably be more popular.
So again,
than
please give me money.
to be honest.
Because let's be real, that's what this is. This is 100% a cash grab.
He'd be a third party.
I'll run for the
candidate.
Democratic primary.
No.
Tim would be the liberal. Tim would be a libertarian candidate.
I know better than that. Sure, I am, but I'm not going to run as one because that's stupid. God, libertarians are fucking stupid. It's just amazing.
Run on the rent is too damn high. Party.
The pay the rent party.
Well, that's great.
Eric says Cenk just wants to legalize bestiality.
Oh no.
No comment.
Yep.
Is
But
Cenk
yes,
a white woman now?
speaking of.
Oh, he really does want to fuck a horse, huh?
Yeah. I've lost my cool segue, so never mind. Florida teachers show 4th grade student twisted murderous Winnie the Pooh knockoff movie enraging parents. So apparently, Florida 4th graders expected to have a fun movie day at school were traumatized as they watched one of the most lovable characters turn into a murderous savage. Students in one class at the Academy of Innovative Education in Miami Springs were shown the slasher film Winnie the Pooh, Honey and Blood, by a maths teacher on October the 2nd for nearly 30 minutes before it was shut off after several children complained.
Can we watch this on stream?
We can watch. I can load the trailer, I guess.
New York Post. We should be sponsored by the New York Post.
We should be. I'm pretty sure they'd be like,
Ryu, can you make that happen?
Why am I so special?
Soon will be Christopher and Mary Robin. You should be close now.
We're not going to find them.
We will. Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, we were friends
30
for many
minutes
years.
they didn't understand what's happening here.
It just shows you exactly what the teachers did.
We need to
Like the teachers just put him in front of the fucking TV and then left the room for a smoke or something.
As you do.
Have been a
Has
bad
Christopher Robin been race or gender swapped?
No.
Oh fuck! I gotta watch this.
This place is kind of cool. Did you say how's a pool?
We need to go. Laura's dead. There's someone else outside. What was that?
What?
They should have just animated Pooh, like.
I know.
Oh.
Gnarly.
I kind of like it as a costume though.
Dude, I wish they had Eeyore in here somewhere.
I think they do.
Dear.
I think to eat them.
Oh.
I guess I'm
Blood
gonna
honey.
have to gut you now. Oh,
EBS files a fucking copyright complaint.
Well, isn't it in the same category as like Alice in Wonderland now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pooh's out of.
It's in public domain.
Yeah, public domain.
Public domain, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that mean we can watch the knockoff movie, or is that?
No.
No.
No, that would still be copyright.
Well, no. It means, or we can make a book.
The
using
original
character.
books are in.
All right,
public
Dave, you're going to
domain.
be Eeyore. Tim will be Winnie the Pooh.
I'm a self-made millionaire at 26.
Is Tam going to be Tigger?
My parents
be-
disowned me
yes,
over my
yes.
career. What could this guy's career be? What's that? No, the New York Post has put a video that's completely unrelated. It's another
How
OnlyFans
small is that
whore.
man? He looks.
It's another
tiny.
OnlyFans whore. She was excommunicated. A California OnlyFans influencer claims her parents disowned her over her risque career choice.
Based.
That's her. Don't care.
Oh, what the fuck?
So I took the bullet for you all. Don't bother.
Dude, these rich guys could just go to Taco Bell and find hotter chicks than that. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't understand.
Yeah, don't even bother. It's not good. It's
It's
a terrible boob job too.
If you go to Taco Bell and you see a lady with long nails, do not take the food.
Ew. Libel lawsuit against New York Times and Taylor Lorenz related to meaning of the word leak can proceed. So this is Jacob v. Lorenz. This is Ariadna Jacobs' lawsuit against Taylor Lorenz and the New York Times et al. So yes, she's has been suing Taylor Lorenz for a while, and it can proceed.
It's going through.
Yay! Hopefully that'll be a lawsuit. So hopefully they broadcast it. We can all watch it and laugh at it, and maybe Nick can pull up.
I thought he got.
Nick's
did he,
never
did he
gonna
lose this
pull
yet?
Once he gets out of two lawsuits of his own,
He's losing his fucking mind, man.
U.S. Senator Bob Menendez, Democrat from New Jersey, has been charged with acting as a foreign agent. So this is in addition to all the bribery stuff.
That never would happen for a Democrat.
I know, right?
He's clearly lying. Wait, where's your source? Where's the source?
Oh,
There
I've
you
got
go.
your source. I've got your source right here.
Fang off.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Hundreds of vagina plaster casts spill onto road after crash.
Why? Tell
Is
me
this a
why. I need to know
coffee
why.
No, this is this is you. You know this is you, Roy.
Everybody knows it's right.
They came a long way, but probably didn't make the opening. Hundreds of white plaster casts of vaginas.
In Irkutsk? Are you kidding me? That's like in the asshole of nowhere, fucking Russia. Are you kidding me? Why is this happening?
Hundreds of white plaster casts of vaginas believed to have been en route to an art gallery tumbled onto a road in
art gallery
Irkutsk, Russia last month after a traffic crash.
Far East Russia.
Is it? So it's over like Kamchatka way?
Mm-hmm. If I remember correctly.
See, I at least got you all to laugh.
Oblast.
irony of it.
Oh no, that's like central Russia. Yeah, it's near Mongolia. So it's
Well, I would call that
So middle of nowhere.
myself, but
well, I call this area central Russia. This
Yeah, middle of nowhere.
from the Urals to
you're
the
closer to the east than all right, whatever. Sure.
anyway,
Okay, fine.
yeah.
Fine.
Fuck you, I was right. Fuck no. The bizarre footage shot by a passerby on September 22 shows a trail of broken vaginas leading up to the back of a truck. I think I've seen that movie.
This is like some sort of like
a trail
it
of
just means something. Like I don't know what it means, but it means something for our life and times.
He's left a trail of broken vaginas in his wake.
No, that's not what I mean.
but
So this is a picture of the back of the the thing. It's just such.
How do you pack them like that, though? Like, some respect, please.
How are you supposed to pack vaginas?
A little bit of bubble wrap, at least. Like,
well, not only that, you could set it up like a pottery thing where you can have multiple shelves.
Look at all those loose vaginas just
I
hanging
don't-
out in the back of that truck.
Yeah, it looked like they
There's
just
nothing worse than a truck full of loose vaginas.
yeah. Flopping
Can't
on the
argue with that.
ground. Flopping on the ground like no care in the world.
How are they going to get them? They stacked them on top of each other? Like, how? There's not
Fell
even
out of
a-
the back and
this
landed on
is
them.
embarrassing.
That's what I'm saying. There doesn't seem to be any dividers or anything
This is
like
Russia,
that. There's
you know.
no shelving.
Anyway.
It's a horrible packing job.
Yes, OnlyFans convention. Terrifying new vampire wasp discovered in the Amazon. They sting, suck blood, and eat their prey from the inside out. Just in time for the spooky season, scientists in South America have discovered a new species of wasp that stings, sucks blood, and otherwise feasts on their prey from the inside out by depositing larvae under the victim's skin. This sounds like a horror film. Researchers came across these vampiric vespids while hard at work at the National Reserve of, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, in the Peruvian Amazon. Often described as the world's most biodiverse rainforest in the world. Let's have a look at these wonderful little creatures. Holy shit.
Very evil looking.
Clearly evil
It
looking.
looks
Look at
like
that.
a vampire.
Burn it all. Burn it to the ground.
Yes, burn it
Wasps
all.
deserve to die.
Children of pregnant Tennessee teacher Alyssa McCommon, 38, have accused of raping boy 12, have been withdrawn from school because of bullying over their mum's arrest. Your mum's a rapist. Lawyer G. Mason says the two children have been ridiculed over their mother's arrest for raping a preteen and sexting their friends.
Fucking
Jesus.
hoes, man.
Yeah. Fucking asshole.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
schoolyard justice.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right. I said, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, Tim. Wood.
I mean, paper bag, maybe.
I'm sure she
Also,
made
that
stuff up,
cop
but-
in the back.
Well,
though,
here you
she
go.
looks
He's her
pretty
made
good.
up.
That's not real. That's
Yeah.
fake. That doesn't count. Wait a minute. No, there's
There's
real
her
right
on a
there.
worst day.
And that's on a regular day without makeup.
So.
You're not in her age bracket.
I've never
That's
understood
right,
how
Tim.
like
You're too old, Tim.
yeah, I know. I've never really understood like how women like a lot of times when they take off their makeup, it looks like their face has been run over like concrete. Like it's red as fuck all the time. Like why is that? I don't understand. Things I don't
Because they
understand.
put shit on their face all the time.
Yeah.
But it should protect you
have
from
to
the sun.
They have to peel a layer off of their face to get to their real
Fucking
face.
hell.
AMC CEO Adam
Just
Aaron
wear your real face.
sent sexually explicit photos and texts to woman he thought did unmentionable things as part of a catfishing scheme. Adam Aaron, the controversial CEO of Meme Stock Darling AMC Entertainment, sent sexually explicit images and text messages to a woman he thought was a ballerina who had done unmentionable things to him, according to a bombshell report.
What does that mean?
There
Instead-
are no ballerinas on the internet.
Instead, the woman turned out to be a 34-year-old Bronx con artist who catfished an attempt to extort the married executive. Aaron admitted
At least
after
it
the
was a
news
woman.
site Semaphore reported the sordid tale. The scam surfaced in a sealed federal indictment filed in the Southern District of New York last year against Sequoia Blackwood, who pleaded guilty over the sum of the outlet reported.
What a name. That's a good name.
Sequoia.
Sequoia Blackwood.
I assume that's how you say it. It's Sakoya.
Sure.
And I'm
Don't
going
be
to take a
racist.
stab and say that's a black person because that's not how you spell the tree.
There's no fucking apostrophes or dashes or nothing in there. I'm not sure it is.
Aaron, who was identified as victim one and described as a public company CEO in the sealed indictment. Said a
How did they
woman
get a
by the-
sealed indictment?
Be rich.
Hmm.
By the name Mia, raunchy photos that include him and another woman. Sources familiar with the matter told Semaphore. Blackwood had
wife?
reportedly messaged Aaron in March 22, claiming to be a 17-year-old Russian model.
Oh, shit.
Throughout their steamy exchange, the 69-year-old Aaron, who had been married since 1987, mistook
Since I've
Blackwood's
been
fake
alive.
identity as a woman whom he'd had a prior relationship.
What? She's 17.
Well, he clearly didn't understand that because he thought he'd had a prior relationship with her and she was a ballerina. He asked her whether she was a ballerina who had done unmentionable things to him, according to sealed court documents obtained by
While she was
Semaphore.
17.
Blackwood
Fucking
went on
rich
to
people,
fabricate
man.
a cast of characters, including a fake boyfriend and a made-up Vanity Fair reporter claiming to have seen the messages, who also reached out to Aaron through online burner
They're all
accounts.
pedophiles, man. All of them. Every single one of them.
I was right. Fuck
Oh, you're
you.
right.
I was right. Fuck you. I was right.
Every one of this is why people say that Hollywood is all pedos.
Because they are.
Because every time
there's always some
every
sort of
time this happens, it proves the stereotype.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's one of those things. You're so rich that everything about life bores you, and now you're getting into fucking horrible, horrible shit because you've won. The game's over. What can I do? What horrible thing can I do that just makes me feel alive a little bit?
What haven't I
How
done?
about getting
What's
fed into the
taboo?
fucking wood chipper? How about just go right into that chipper? That'll make you feel real alive for a second, and then you'll be dead. It'll be great.
Let's talk about the speaker. So yes, the House in the US still has no speaker.
Can we talk about Farah Tamazin up there? What do we think?
I can't tell if it's a man or a woman. So
lady boy, Thai lady boy.
Well,
I think that's Tim's
it's an Australian
girlfriend.
reporter, so whatever.
I agree with RC. Either way, they're gay.
Yes,
that's Tim's new girlfriend.
Yes, former President Donald Trump has been dealt a blow after the hard right ally he endorsed to become the new speaker. Speakers of Representatives was rejected in favor of his opponent. Like, you will see how ridiculous this story is.
That sounds retarded.
It's like, oh, they didn't pick Jim Jordan. They went with Steve Scalise.
Jim Jordan, who doesn't want to be speaker.
Followed by Steve Scalise dropping out of the race.
Oh, no.
So, followed by Thomas Massey saying, look, I want Jim Jordan. Let's have a public fucking roll call vote and do it out in the open. And then all of a sudden, Jim Jordan is the designated speaker. So he's the designators who the majority party has picked to be their speaker.
Pick the man who does not want to do the job, and that's the right man for the job.
Yeah. And now the establishment Republicans are looking at talking to. Well, it's this guy. He's their ringleader. So he's trying to get the Democrats to help them pick a replacement.
That wig is terrible, man. Come on,
it's
bro.
Fucking terrible. Like,
come on, bro.
So yeah, it will hopefully by Monday Monday afternoon be sorted, and Jim Jordan is the speaker. But who the fuck knows? Could end up being fucking Hakeem Jeffries. So because
I'm 2 seconds away from full on acceleration, pedal to the metal. Let's get
the
fucking.
Rebel GOP are basically saying, "Oh, what concessions will we have to give you to choose our nominee?" And it's like, well, who's your nominee?
Because clearly it's not Jim Jordan.
It's not Jim Jordan, and it's not Steve Scalise. So what, you want Kevin McCarthy? Kevin McCarthy said no. So who's your fucking nominee?
Are they going to do something
You
stupid?
end up with fucking AOC as the fucking speaker.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking.
Unironically, let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck it.
No, I'm actually thinking the rhinos are going to allow a Democrat to become Speaker of the House when they have majority.
Fucking idiots. They're absolute idiots.
Just so they don't have to deal with the Freedom Caucus.
Just to fuck with Gates.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't like him? Well, here's someone who's even worse.
And some moron's going to nominate Donald Trump again, and that's gonna ruin it. Like it's going to lose by one. Jim Jordan's going to lose by one vote because someone's like, no, I picked Donald Trump.
Rhinos
I
are
thought Gates did
uniparty.
that.
They are part of the fucking. They are part of the deep state. They do not care. They will sooner elect a Democrat than someone who might actually do something against the deep state. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, duh. Why would they want the what's it called, the gravy train to pull in at the station and deboard everyone? The gravy train has to never end.
What do you need?
Oh yeah. So tell me where you are on Jim Jordan right now.
Okay, where I'm at right now is since the folks that want to follow the majority, which is the rule, we should follow the majority. Kevin McCarthy had 96%. 4% took him out, joining with the Democrats. Now we're in conference where the Democrats don't get the vote. And
coming to you from Thailand. Welcome, Tim. You'll be quiet. I'm not turning up. There we go. Can I hear you? What's that? Is that a lady boy in the background? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lady boy in the background.
He's having I hear a lot of squeaking going on back there. There's a lot of squeaking.
$2 GI.
Me love you a long time. No, no. I know who he's there with. Trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney named UK Mag's first ever Woman of the Year.
It's Mao, isn't it? It's gotta be Mao.
So Tim is over there celebrating with Dylan. Are you there, Tim?
Yeah, Tim, your mic sucks.
Your mic sucks. Yeah, your mic sucks nuts.
Well, it's because he's
whoa,
with the lady boys.
Did Mao get you a nice scooter?
So yes, he has one. Tim says he doesn't think the mic on the iPad works.
It works. It just works really
really
badly.
poorly. Yeah. Clean the jizz out of it. But yes, Dylan is officially the Woman of the Year for Attitude Magazine. So congratulations.
What if he was trying to record a chick last night with it? A ladyboy chick.
So yes, fucking ridiculous. There's the Woman of the Year. Woman of the Year, a man. That's a man, baby.
Men are better women than women.
Right? We are the shit.
And even men can wear ridiculous dresses now. Wow.
They can. But
What does that look like? I keep saying it's the Wicked Witch of the West.
It looks like that time my vacuum cleaner exploded.
Yes. Looks like the inside. It looks like the inside of an old vacuum cleaner. You know how some of them have
I meant the fucking
cloth bags.
Yeah.
If you could turn it inside out, and you turn it inside out, and you shake it into the bin. It looks like that.
Yeah. Before all the dust
with all the dust and crud on it. Yeah.
Wrapped around a mentally ill person.
Yes, wrapped around a mentally. There's a mentally ill person standing in my garbage in my vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum bag.
Something wrong with this person.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Welcome, Tim.
Yeah. Restream is trying to put. Okay.
Oh, I
Here's the
love
thing.
this.
I'm on iPad.
Southeast
with,
Asia
with
correspondent.
earbuds, right?
Oh, I love this.
You sound like there's a lot of helium in the air.
It was.
Yeah, I was about ready to say. Someone's got.
I'm reporting live from Thailand, and
this is what Tim actually sounds like.
Food's really spicy out here.
Whoa, there ain't nobody here but me. Nobody here but me.
All right, pull back that
Sure.
Pull back that.
How about you check underneath the desk?
Tim only has.
He
Tim has
like
a wardrobe of black shirts and black pants.
That's basically what I wear too. So
Yeah,
high five, bro.
Well,
sounds like a 1920s reporter.
Yeah. No, but because I'm on an iPad with earbuds, it was trying to use my earbud microphone, which does with its deployments. Restream, because I'm on an iPad, Restream doesn't give me the option to split my audio input output. So it's out through the iPad and in through the iPad. So,
So are you having fun? Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man.
Happy birthday.
No, it's good.
no.
It's only 9:30 a.m.
Yeah, no.
So the main shops don't open until 10.
Jesus.
So yeah,
Fucking.
well, it's 10. Yeah,
It's
10 time
1:30 here.
I know, right? So I'm still a bit jet lagged. I'm still feeling it.
Has Mao met up with you yet?
Yeah.
No, I haven't gotten in contact with Mal yet. No, I probably should. Right?
When does the Hooters open?
Good question. Yeah, I put it in the
stand
Discord.
outside
There's a
and wait.
Hooters like 50 meters down the road from my hotel. Hooters, soy something. I'm not going to say exactly where I am. They open at
I don't
11
think there's
a.m.
going to really be good Hooters there.
Might be. Never
Yeah,
know.
probably not.
Don't. You know.
And
Let's find
you never
out.
know until
We
you
need
get-
our man on the ground to figure this out.
Yeah, pretty
I'll
much.
be 10-1. It's all lady boys.
Oh, that didn't take long. I found you.
Can't be.
Dogs.
Bazza, there probably is a Jeans West. Like, I'm right near one of the big shopping centers, Terminal 21. And just up the road is like the 9th largest shopping center in the world. Because like I'm right in the middle of Bangkok, so it's like Paris, France, LA in terms of it being an
There's
international.
no Jeans West in Bangkok.
No Jeans West in.
No,
Also,
but
make
if
sure you
you
get the
head down
numbers on how much it
to
is to
Bawan,
buy.
if you head down to Bawan Niwet, which is I think west of your location, right at the end before you get to the river.
Yeah.
That's like the fashion district.
Yeah, but you can buy all the
I'm gonna
brand
wake
names.
Mao up
All the
and let
brand
you know
names
that
here.
he's
All the
the
brand
hell of a
names here.
grow-up.
All the fast food places are here too. Haven't bothered to try any of that because I'm wanting to eat actual Thai stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, you don't go to Thailand and
To eat
know,
American
Hooters.
food. No.
Yeah, you go to Hooters to see the boobs, if there are any.
They actually do
well,
have
there's a
decent
Hooters
wings.
there, and then there's a
I've
wing
only ever been
cafe
there once.
across the road at such place. Every
I
yeah,
love Thai food.
actually,
Oh my
I had some
Hooters
pretty good
serves
stuff last
food?
night. But
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said in the Discord, there's a 7-Eleven, a weed shop, and a massage place on not even every block. There's like at least two on every block. And then you've got all the side streets, which is where all your little cafes and your sleazy joints. So, because basically I'm staying on like kind of the Silk Road, they call it, of Bangkok. One of the main roads which goes out on the highway and actually will take you down to Cambodia. If you look on the map, but yeah, I'm like right up in the middle of Bangkok. So you just walk down the street and there's the side streets everywhere. Soys, they call them all. So you go down to Soy 22, which is one of the big little red light districts. You go up to Soy 6 or 7 or 5, and that's where the big shopping center is. Apparently there's a Gundam exhibition on there, Ryu, so I'm going to go down there when it opens up today. There's a whole month
Do you have
long
any
Gundam.
desire to go to Cambodia and call it holiday in Cambodia?
No.
Just a little bit,
no.
like just the tip. Just put your foot over the line, and then just
Maybe
come
next
back.
time. Maybe like take a cheaper flight to Phnom Penh or something like that. No,
I wouldn't
but
go there
yeah.
directly.
It's like, it's right now. It's still only 9:33 for me, so I still got the whole fucking day ahead of me. And you guys, your day's half.
He just woke up. Yeah, we're half over. Time zones, am I right?
Are we?
I know.
That's all right. By the time the end of your day comes, we'll still be doing this.
You guys are it's 3 a.m. by the time it's midnight here. So, or 4 a.m.
Cambodia just north of you? Like how far off your time zone are you?
I'm 3 hours behind Queensland. So, but since Amazon daylight, I'm 4 hours behind him.
Yeah, we're an hour. So the Thai people are smart in that they don't have daylight savings.
No
I
daylight
guess
savings,
they would. It would be pointless because they're equatorial. So
It's
just
sun.
hot as
The
fuck
sun's
and
out.
sweaty
Yeah,
and
the sun was out at like 6 o'clock, but the killer man, and of course everyone knows this, but
Well-
it's the fucking humidity.
Well,
It's
on
not
the
that-
equator,
it's not-
the sun, like the sun doesn't get shorter, and like days don't get shorter and winter are longer.
You know,
in
you
summer.
know, it's across the equator to get here, right? Yeah, it's the humidity. Like the actual temperature is not bad because it's still spring here, but it's the humidity. It's like 96% humidity all day, every day.
Yeah, but you're from Queensland, so you're
And
used to that.
sometimes
Nice.
Not
Yeah,
that much.
and
humidity.
it
The heat's
rains a lot
fine.
there.
Not so
Sometimes
much the
it'll
humidity.
rain upwards.
I'm gonna text Mao your location
Sometimes
so
the
he
I
rain
don't
can
know
will
what
come
hit
part
help
of
you.
Queensland you've been living
sideways.
in, but the humidity here sucks.
Like when Queensland's bad, it's fucking bad. But most of the time, Queensland's a dry heat.
Now
But
I'll
in
have
our
you a
wet
lady
season,
boy
in
at
our wet
your
season,
He
hotel in a
knows stuff.
heartbeat.
He's been there
It's
for
like a
like 2
Queensland wet
years. He's
season,
gonna help you.
basically, yeah.
Remember,
well,
just don't
so jet
pick
lag.
up the chick. Don't pick up lady boys at 7-Eleven.
Look,
Like
I've already seen 3 at least this morning coming home, like on their walk of shame or something like that.
What,
of
you
them-
took on 3 lady boys already?
Yeah.
No, I've
Oh,
seen-
breaking
I know.
news. Tim takes on 3 lady boys in Thailand.
No.
Yeah. Don't forget 2 condoms, one for you and one for
Totally,
the
in a totally unrelated story.
Oh, did put in the Discord? There's a pack of Durex in my minibar.
Oh yeah, I
Are
did the
they
conversion.
Asian
Fucking
sized?
$10.
Asian sized or
exactly.
That's a
human
$10
sized?
condom.
That's a pack.
$10
$10
Pack of 30?
for that
It's a
pack.
3-pack.
Posted? No. Or in Thailand, is that how much it is?
It is.
I just want to tell you guys, if I ever go on holiday, I'm not doing the show.
You should though.
Go on
I
holiday.
don't read Thai, so
I should.
I can't
Do the
tell.
show on holiday.
It might be a pack of 3. I don't know.
Yeah, there's like
I can't
5
read
or
Thai,
3 in
so-
there.
3 condoms for $10 seems a bit fucking steep. I mean, it's been a long time since I bought condoms, but
It is steep, but
I mean, to
when
be fair, it's also a minibar, so yeah, I'd expect
because
it
it's
to be
like
expensive.
220 baht for the packet.
Have you ever
I
made
saw, I
balloon
saw, you,
animals
I
out of
saw the
condoms?
picture of your minibar. I'm like, that seems expensive. And then I did the conversion.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that is expensive.
Yeah, it's a minibar.
Just don't touch the
What is it?
minibar.
Oh, you have to pay for the
much-
minibar? It's not included?
Yeah, he went to a 4-star.
You got to pay for Jack Daniels? And fuck, I would rather kill myself than drink Jack Daniels in any country in the world.
That's how
You go to
minibars
the
work.
bar.
Is you consume it and
Go
they bill
to
you
the
on the way
bar.
out. That's why I generally don't do minibars, especially in
and
Australia.
don't think that you can consume the item and then go buy another one because they get exclusive volume.
No, it's got to get restocked.
There's nothing on that desk that I would
No, but
consider.
what I'm saying is that you can't go
Maybe the Pringles.
drink a bottle of Coke and then bring it back because they'll have ordered
No, exactly.
an unusual size.
No,
that
but
you
like the
can't buy
Coke,
anywhere else.
yeah, like the Coke cans are
Yeah,
what?
this is
$4.
like a 150 ml can.
Yeah, the Coke cans are like $4. You know, I pay more than that to buy one at 7-Eleven back home.
You can
Anyway.
actually request them to empty
Yeah,
the
but
minibar before you get
just
there.
go to a 7-Eleven. So, yeah,
Anyway, someone took a dump on the floor of the show floor of New York Comic Con.
based.
It was a crinkle bottom.
How the fuck do I do full screen on this? Ah,
We don't see any screen.
What? Yes, you do.
No, not yours. I thought Tim was showing us his Durexes.
Oh no, I think he means full screen. And,
Oh, why?
not gonna turn that
Why
on.
you want to see this?
oh, absolutely. It definitely is a racket. Like hotel minibars, don't ever use them
yeah. Then we would never
unless
allow
you're
to touch
comped.
it.
If your stay is comped, clean it out.
Absolutely.
Did we talk
That's
about-
the only reason you should ever touch it. And I can just go down to the hotel bar and pay half the price.
Did we talk about when they
Or
were
less.
charging people to use the fridge just to store their food?
Oh
Like
god,
if you
that's
open the
crazy.
fridge door, like you were
Yeah,
getting
they
charged.
do that too.
What the fuck? That's
No,
monstrous.
it was. I don't know if I saw it or it was on the show, but like I saw it somewhere, and it was like, yeah,
Wouldn't
no,
surprise
like,
me.
you
Must
were
have been
charged,
somewhere
like,
else.
$10
I don't
just
remember
for-
doing that.
Where you
just to use the fridge.
I've been to places where you have to essentially swipe or add money, like a coin op, just to use the fridge.
Yeah, it's fucked. You know, that's why I'm so glad I can live
That
like a
doesn't
wild
sound like a
fucking
thing.
animal. I don't have
No,
to eat
that
or
definitely
drink
does
or-
sound like a thing.
Like it sounds like it might be a thing, but I don't
No,
know.
I'll find
I've
it.
never
No,
experienced
no,
that.
find it.
Florida lawyer left 2 youngsters alone on a beach where 3-year-old was found in the surf.
What?
So a
Alive or-
Florida
That's
a
pretty
Florida
rough.
attorney is facing felony child neglect charges for allegedly leaving 2 young girls alone on the beach with the 3-year-old wandering into surf by herself. Patricia Ann Bronson, 41, allegedly left the toddler and her 7-year-old sister alone at Upham Beach Park in St. Pete's
Oh,
Beach for up to
okay.
45 minutes on Saturday, according to a report in the Tampa Bay Times. Fucking disgraceful. Why didn't the 7-year-old look after the 3-year-old? You're supposed to look after your sister. Disgraceful.
7's a bit young to
I
have
know. I'm
that.
fucking taking the piss.
Oh.
When bystanders alerted police about the unattended youngster, the older girl told them her little sister was in the water, where deputies found her waist deep. Holy shit! That could have gone. That could have gone horribly.
Waist deep.
So yeah, she was charged with 2 counts of neglect of a child without great bodily harm.
Wait, hang on. It was a 3-year-old.
The back.
It was a 7-year-old and a
3-year-old.
3-year-old.
No, yeah, it was a
And the
3-year-old.
3-year-old was going for a swim.
Waist deep in surf.
Waist deep in surf. Yes.
That surf can't have been that
It
big if
would-
it was waist deep.
Having never been to a beach in Florida, I don't know what the waves are like. On the
they're wet.
Yeah, but being a little kid, the backwash from the waves could easily take them off.
I'm an adult, and the waves here, when they get big enough, will knock me on my ass. So
You're too fucking tall.
Oh, yeah,
Exactly. Sturdy base.
I was almost.
No, I know how to lower my center of gravity.
Yeah, I almost did not exist because my dad one day got caught in a rip and got really dragged out. He was really lucky to be saved.
That whole
Undertow,
fucking like that whole sentence structure was just like, what is he making a joke? Is that like, wait, he got caught in the rip and go? He really got dragged? Wait a minute. It's gonna be a joke, and it wasn't.
My dad got caught in a drag.
I guess
a
rip
couple
the joke.
K's out or something. At least that's what he told us. Like he got dragged like a couple K's out when he was younger because he didn't pay attention, and so I almost didn't exist because he nearly died.
My grandmother's goddaughter got caught in a rip, and she got taken out, and her uncle swam out to save her, and they saved her, and he died.
Yeah.
So he died. He
R.I.P.
died saving her. Yeah.
Yeah, and it
But yeah, so
happens like very quickly too. It's surprisingly quick how it can happen.
Oh, you bastard! Give her kids to Mulvaney. You monster! You absolute monster, Bazza! Don't let children near that man.
Thing is appropriate.
Well, I didn't want to be too mean, but yeah, she was released on $15,000 bail pending a return court appearance. She declined to comment.
Which one is this?
The lawyer who left the kids in the surf.
Oh, okay.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
The year.
Jada Pinkett Smith is confronting rumors that Will Smith is gay.
This bitch, man. This fucking bitch.
Like, is that the worst?
What a horrible
wife
fucking
pick
monster.
ever?
Yes.
She just came out and said that they had been separated for like 7 years. That
we weren't even together. Also, I want to suck Tupac's dead dick right now. Like, what a
Tupac
whore,
actually
man.
pleased me where Will can't even get me off.
That's
Oh,
insane.
God.
She's such a fucking piece of shit. Oh, and her alopecia. My wife pointed this out the other day.
She has no alopecia.
Like, this woman doesn't have alopecia. That is not hair of someone. Like, your hair don't grow like that. No one.
No, she just shaves her head.
Ayanna Presley has alopecia. And she's bald as a fucking cue ball. This woman does not have alopecia. Like, fucking ridiculous. Look at this family.
I never want to be a man like Will Smith. Like, your whole family is a lie.
An
You have a
absolute
bunch of
cock.
boys and girls who are now men and women, and your fucking wife's banging your kids' friends, and she's fucking shitting on you, and you tried to defend
She
her, and
ruined
like,
his
fuck, man. She
What
didn't- well,
what
I mean,
dirt
sure.
does she have on him that stops him from ditching her?
I thought
Have
they
you seen- have you seen
she's
this
saying
episode?
Maybe
they've
that
been
he's
separated
gay.
They've been separated for 7 years, or so the rumor is. They've been like
Yeah, but
secretly
what
separated.
dirt
That's
does
what
she
she
have on
says. I don't
him
believe
that
her for a
doesn't
second.
Yeah, and that's what I
Avatar
mean.
is
stops him from
exactly
kicking
why.
her to the curb? Just
This
bitch, get
motherfucker
the
just
fuck
wants to
out.
have a family and a
If he
life,
was
and like,
stupid and not got a prenup, he's losing about
Doesn't
76
matter.
of it.
Take the L
Yeah, he
because
doesn't
this is
care
gonna
about the
gonna
money.
put him in a grave
it's
from
not about money.
the stress.
He
He
wants
needs
to have a
just bail
family.
out
and
of it.
it's
Yeah, well
falling apart.
he can start another family
Yeah, but
with
he
a
doesn't
fucking
think that.
24-year-old.
And at least his son is moved to be on his side now, so at least he'll have
son or
some
the daughter or the son daughter, the daughter son or the son daughter.
the son whose friend shagged
The actual the son daughter.
Well,
yeah, Jade,
whatever.
the Karate Kid. Yeah, Jade. Yeah, it was
Breaking
Jaden's friend,
news.
not Willow's friend.
And in a shock to no one, Democrats have floated a deal that will end the House Speaker fight. So multiple GOP candidates have so far been able to form a working coalition. In a Friday letter to House Speaker pro tempore Patrick McHenry, obtained by the Post, 4 Democrats said they would be willing to grant him limited power in an effort to restore basic government function.
Of course they would.
Oh God, they're all members of the House Bipartisan Problem Solver Caucus. Like,
what the hell?
There's so many like retarded caucuses in the Congress. It's just
There's so many. There's so many cocks in the Congress.
Florida teacher severely beaten by 270-pound student over Nintendo Switch refuses to help defense lighten sentence. Face. Remember this
Yep.
woman?
Good. Remember that one? Yep.
Remember this woman? File cannot be played.
You're gonna say doing
He had tard rage.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Black
Covered
rage.
the time.
No, okay, he had
That's-
black
that's-
tard rage. He came out and just,
basically.
that bitch
Boom.
stole my Switch. Fuck her.
She was out before she hit the ground.
That's it. She hit the ground and she was out.
Yeah. And that's what SROs are supposed to be for. And hey, Marine, I remember you. What the hell were you doing
Yeah.
just walking up, boy?
Mr. Uniform Marine.
He doesn't want to go to prison forever
He's
either.
probably a
trying to
recruiter.
trying to recruit retards for the Marines.
As
You got a
cannon
nice
fodder.
right hook there, guy.
Speaking of that, shout out to Spectre. Here you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hey, like the Spectre here?
Sometimes Spectre's in the chat.
Where has he been?
The Florida teacher who was beaten unconscious
him
by
the link.
a 270-pound student in a viral video has refused to help the teen's defense lighten his sentence. Brendan Depper, then just give anything for it to be Derper. Then 17, violently hurled Matsanas High School paraprofessional Joanna Nadick to the ground.
She's the person who helps him in the class.
Yeah,
So
she's not a
he's
teacher.
handled.
She's a professional helper.
I hate that shit.
Where is it? He was charged as an adult. He faces up to 30 years in prison for the first-degree felony charge of aggravated battery.
Seems like a lot.
No.
According
Chelsea,
to
they might
Flagler
get
Live,
killed her.
Natick has shown no interest in mitigating what penalties Derper might face.
If you're going to get 30 years, you might as
Who
well
will
kill him.
plead guilty to avoid trial, was initially charged as a juvenile in the case before the raps were upgraded. You going to jail, boy?
That's
He's
not
autistic.
considered lethal force, by the way.
Well, he could have easily
that's
killed
lethal
her,
force.
and that's
Just the fall alone.
the fall
initial,
where she was pegged into the ground.
yeah. But that right
He
there
He fucking
is
basically he treated her like a fucking can of beer. He just shotgunned.
That's it. The fall from being pushed, that alone, the way she hit the ground. Yeah.
But yeah, that right there, that he is using a lethal weapon in
Yeah,
most
he is the
states
lethal weapon. Yeah.
as he's stomping down.
That's why it's aggravated. But yeah,
That's why it's
I don't know why.
aggravated.
But that's why it's aggravated battery and first degree, because it's not quite.
Is that why?
up to-
Is that the reason why cops shoot at black people all the time? Because
Yeah,
it's
it's
more
a little
armed.
bit- that's-
strength.
Well, just not
anyway.
even that. It's just you're on you.
From a black male to another black male.
Something Tim should be worried about. OnlyFans model blackmails man by threatening to tell. Oh no, never mind. Tim doesn't have to worry about this. By threatening to tell his girlfriend he watched her filthy content.
Man, that's cold.
Yeah,
that's
that's
cold, mean motherfucker. That's uncalled for.
Hang on now, hang on. If you're
That's
not
uncalled
watching
for.
filthy OnlyFans content with your girl, you're doing it wrong.
That's right. It's a team sport. OnlyFans model has
Yes, it
pleaded
is.
guilty, but will avoid jail time. Fucking pussy pass. After blackmailing a man who watched her videos by threatening to tell his girlfriend.
She should give him back 10 times what she blackmailed him for.
According to the Daily Star, a man who liked 25-year-old OnlyFans star Jodie Gaffney's photos found himself being blackmailed by the model, who demanded a series of cash payments. After originally receiving around $50 to avoid telling the man's girlfriend, Gaffney soon upped the payment to $180, resulting in the man's man confessing to his partner. However, the model's actions ended up catching up to her after police after a police investigation into an assault. A court learned that.
But did she try to give him a PS5 with a notebook though? She should have done that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You need to elaborate. That's your prompt to elaborate. I don't get it.
You guys keep going harping on about the paying $150 to get a free PS5.
Oh right, okay. You were shitting on yourself, yeah. But there was no $150 there. And he wasn't conned. He actually did it. But yes, I get what you're saying. Yes, remember that time Dave fell for a scam, almost fell for a scammer.
She's pregnant too? Fuck.
I'm disappointed he didn't send me the money.
So, a court learned of Gaffney's blackmail when police searched her phone after being called to a home when the model assaulted a woman following a dispute on social media. She sounds like an absolute charmer.
Holy fuck!
Gaffney and Tashana Spears went to an unknown woman's house and assaulted her while she relaxed in the bath. In one of the text messages, Gaffney, who is 18 weeks pregnant, told the man, if you don't pay him, if you do not, I don't believe she said do not, pay me for, if you don't pay me for an image, I'll tell your girlfriend you like my photo.
She's not Irish, Scottish.
There's like 4,000 accents in the UK.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so this is her.
Yeah, she
Gaffney.
She looks nasty.
Black.
She looks
in it. Yes,
well,
that's
she
right,
looks
Bazza,
like
in it.
Hang on, you can see the delineating line between makeup and no makeup.
Where's it at?
Just under her nose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you can see that.
I get you. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I guess a little bit.
So
I'm more concerned about
makeup.
like the weird
Just fucking
half
stop.
jowls on a mouth.
Just
It
stop
looks like a
wearing makeup.
dog.
Yeah, there's something around the
nose.
the side of around the size of her
Yeah,
side of her
like it
lips.
sort of
yeah,
dips
I
in,
see
and it's like she's got a snout.
I don't know what we're looking at. What are we talking about?
So on
Yeah,
her lips,
she's
like
she's sucking her cheeks in.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh,
that'll
it's
be what
because
it is,
she's
yeah.
fucking doing the suck duck face thing. Okay.
Well, also they also do like the lipstick slightly.
I hate
above
that
their
shit.
lip
It's a lie.
to make their lips look
It's a lie.
fuller.
The model's 22-month prison term was suspended for 2 years.
Of course it
and
was.
she will need to complete 45 rehabilitation activity days. She will only be jailed if she doesn't comply. Fucking
She
pussy
won't be.
pass. She literally went and assaulted someone, and because of the assault, they found out about her blackmail. But this is the problem. This is the
Holy
problem.
fuck.
She won. She got $50 to avoid telling the man's girlfriend. She got $50. She pushed it too far, and the guy did the math. He's like $180, 180 quid. I can't afford that, eh?
No, he's Irish. All right, is this some?
Shut up. Shut up, Tanny.
So what did he do again? I was getting a drink. What did he do?
He liked.
Fuck.
Her,
All
one of her
right, man.
OnlyFans
Stop
photos.
being
He liked
simps.
it.
Stop being simps. Stop fucking simping.
Better
Stop.
watch out, Tim. You better be damn careful. Like on
You can
OnlyFans,
simp if
man.
you don't have a girlfriend. It's still
you're gonna
unadvisable.
you're gonna end up getting blackmailed by some weirdo.
You know, the $50 to do anything on OnlyFans is too much. Even I have limits.
Wasn't it Instagram?
No, it was.
How
OnlyFans.
much are you paying for that lady boy tonight?
What lady?
Also,
It's complimentary. It comes with a hotel room.
Oh, nice. We also need to know how much it is to buy a maid and bring them back. Like, how much does that cost? Well, I need to know those. I need those numbers. I really do need those numbers.
Rock paper scissors. Rock paper scissors. Slip.
Jesus Christ, Jonathan.
Meat Candy sings. Those lips are made for sucking, and that's just what they do.
Oh Jesus! That's what I get for coming to Bangkok.
Like I said, just don't go sideways through any turnstiles.
You know,
Connecticut couple.
They're pretty big.
Connecticut
Why not?
couple
What's the reason
berate
for that?
Puerto Rican landscaper accuses them of being illegal immigrants.
Probably worth it.
Oh, jeez.
A Connecticut couple was charged with disorderly conduct after berating a pair of Puerto Rican landscapers and accusing the brothers of being in the U.S. illegally. The ugly camera confrontation began when Robert Shaw, 62, and Sharon Bourgeois Williams,
What a name!
58, verbally attacked the landscapers who were working on a nearby home in Middleton, Connecticut. Jesus fucking Christ. Get out of our country!
Because they were
like, I'm American.
Literally is.
Because they were Hispanic and they were landscapers, they thought they were Mexican landscapers.
Yeah, basically that's what they
Good
thought.
job.
But, no, we're Puerto Rican. We're American citizens. Like, we're allowed to be here.
They also might have been high and drunk as fuck because I've never met any landscapers or construction workers that weren't high or drunk as fuck. Trust me, I've worked in the field forever.
Yeah, can confirm.
Anyway, SAG-AFTRA has reported that it is with profound sadness that we report the industry CEOs have walked away from the bargaining table after refusing to counter our latest offer.
Yeah.
Well, no.
You could literally
we've
pick anyone off
negotiated
the
in good
street right
faith.
better
Blah
than
blah
they do.
blah. Don't care.
Hiring
the
a
reporting
good
I saw
AI
was
mechanic is a lot cheaper than an actor.
the reporting I saw was that they were standing firm on the 2% of revenue for the streaming services. 2% of revenue. The streaming services haven't made a profit. Like Netflix is the only one. The rest of them all lose money. So you want revenue. They want revenue because profit's not existent. Yeah, that's pretty much.
I'm really juiced
pretty
about
much
that,
my
'cause
feeling
that-
too. Say Africans starve for like yeah.
That means that like all this shit is going to fail eventually, and I love that because they wanted to like, oh well, a cable, we're going to ditch the cable, but then also you're going to charge $75 for like every single streaming service.
Well, it's time for economics with Thermo. This is the problem with interest rates going up. So back in 2008 when they slashed rates to near zero, that was incredible for the economy because all these companies could just pop up and anything that barely made a profit or increased in share price, anywhere you could get a return on your investment, you would shove your money. So that's why all these startups just exploded out of nowhere, and all these companies just appeared that never made a profit, never had a plan to make a profit, but were rolling in money because venture capital was looking for places to put investors' money where they could get some return maybe one day.
Yep. And those companies are called zombie companies. And
also, you could get money for basically free. Like, you could borrow money at incredibly low interest rates.
Why didn't anybody tell me about
and
this?
invest it. So there was so much money sloshing around in the economy that it drives all these fucking services. And Disney and Paramount, they all launched these services around the same time when money is free, and they're happy to lose money because it's helping their share price, because then they're at least seeing some return from it. But now, money's not free anymore. Money costs 8%. So, if I want to invest, and investors are going, well, they're looking at funds, like fund managers, and going, well, if you can't beat I can go and buy bonds, and get a 5% return, fucking guaranteed. So if your fund is not performing better than 5%, why the fuck would I ever invest in you? So all the funds are money's drying up unless there's top performers. So it's going to be a bloodbath. Like if rates stay this high, like the party's over. The party is fucking over. But if rates stay this high for too long, you're going to see some serious shit.
Let's do it. I'm about serious shit. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's wait for 2024.
Yeah, at this fucking rate, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Peyton Shires, 24, accused of having a relationship with a 13-year-old boy she was counselling. This is literally another week, another one. It's another one. Another fucking woman in a school.
Social worker.
This is
This
never
one's a social
ending.
worker, yeah, a counsellor.
Never ending.
Well, she counselled his pants off, I guess.
And it's not
so-
like she's ugly.
Yeah.
Like I could, in some way, understand. It's like, okay, she's an ugly bitch.
She needs
She
the
lost
wood
her mind.
chipper.
She looks like the
And
cheerleader
she
from
found a
Hero.
vulnerable person, right? I could be like, yeah, but this makes zero fucking sense. Like, she could find someone who wasn't underage.
No, it's about power. That's
Andy,
what it's
you're a
the same
bad
shit as
man.
ever. That's what all this is about. Men and women who do this horrible shit. It's about the power stroke. Like I feel like, oh, look what I can do. Like they need me so much. Like
Well,
that's what they do.
Actually,
Also, stop dyeing your hair. You look retarded. Just live with your brown. It looks much better.
this reminds me of this makes me think of this. I had this put aside for uplifting news.
We have a section on that.
I needed to have a couple of stories that are like uplifting because the next when we cut to Rumble, there's got to be. Where do I get them? I get them from the Discord. Like,
who?
I post the links in the chat. Like, I post them in there. It's not all right.
I don't.
I
Post
do
anything
post fucking
good.
stuff in there.
I post horrible shit. Ryu just posts thoughts. Like, who else is posting there?
So let's watch this.
I post
I can tell
numerous
it's not
things.
gonna be there.
Post thoughts.
I can tell it's
Thoughts.
not.
Do you have
This is the end part. I need the first.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
So this is the first bit.
Question before we start:
She's dating an Indian man.
would or wouldn't?
Too thick.
I would for the titties.
Too thick.
No,
Lemon on tits.
Titties are too
I
big.
love me some tits.
I
but,
would, but then I'd.
Dude, hang on. Whoa, hold the fuck on. Everybody shut the fuck up. What the fuck did you just say, Baldo?
I said those titties are too big.
What the fuck did you just say?
What the
I'll
fuck?
say, listen.
All right,
I'll say.
ban him right now.
Hang on. I will say
He doesn't
again.
belong here.
Those titties are too big.
No, that take is too hot. It's too hot. It's too hot. Get out of here.
Look. No, listen. I want to impregnate a woman many times. Okay. Now, if you start with giant milk sacks, they're going to be disgusting.
What?
If you start with little milk sacks,
what the fuck are you
then by the
talking
time
about?
you're
Are you
done,
are you expecting to stay with
Are
this
you on
person?
drugs?
not this.
I'm
No,
not.
yeah, but like there is a too big of titty.
She's
There you
already
go.
had a couple
Too
of
big.
abortions,
Too
maybe
big.
a child or two.
There is
Of course, the titty's big.
They're too big.
I don't know what you're on. I don't know where it came from, but this
Reality is where
I
I'm
don't
on.
understand.
I just wanted to draw attention to
it's
that.
ridiculous.
That
You're a
particular
fucking cooker.
outrageous
You're a
statement.
cooker, mate.
He's cooking.
There's a better set for you.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna be upset because my wife's milky tits are too big. Are you fucking kidding me?
Got me at the
Jesus
Cheesecake Factory,
Christ.
y'all. I ain't getting out this car.
You think you know a guy?
Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it?
Look, what?
I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it. Yeah. Come on, get it on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
She seems nice.
Yeah. I hate these entitled assholes. You know, the chicks that think they're 7s and 10s when they're like
I can tell
4s and 5s.
Not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
I just want to point out this guy's a fucking Chad.
He's also probably super
yeah, totally.
rich, by
Like,
the way.
listen to the story. This guy's a Chad.
Oh, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
So you just want to call it a night?
Can you imagine how awkward
mean,
this
isn't
would
there
be
some
in real
kind of-
life?
Very.
Like, this would be the fucking most awkward shit in the world.
Timmy's going to find a lady boy.
No, it's gone to Hooters.
10 a.m. It's going to Hooters.
I
No,
thought he was
Hooters
gonna
doesn't open till
fucking
11.
live stream it.
Oh, dang it.
So he's going to find a quick lady boy, and then he's going to go to Hooters. So yes, wish Tim
we'll be here.
Wish Tim a
at
happy
12 a.m.
birthday and safety in Bangkok.
Use those directives, homie.
Happy birthday.
Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Please,
But
the parking space.
if I don't.
What
feel
is
respected,
this? This is fucking the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
I'm not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well,
This is what the world is now. It's two people having completely different lives at the same time. One of them streaming it to people who don't exist.
I thought this was like, wow, that's incredibly entitled. This must be a rare thing. I sent it to because on Fridays I work in the office, and it's me and another guy on my team who's in the office on Fridays.
Steve.
I sent it to him, and he's he's how old's he? He's in his early 30s. Yeah, he's in early 30s. Early 30s. Yeah, he'd be early 30s.
This was a foodie.
I sent it to him, and he's like, dude, you have no idea. He's like, dating now, it's all bad. The time. He's like, it's all this. He's like, there's no respect at all.
She's lucky he's taking
that's Eric.
her
This Eric's
back
like, Eric's like, why drive home until they get out and get an Uber?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
That's why I'm
Wait,
talking to
saying
him.
she was late.
She's talking to the internet. Is who she's talking.
She's talking to the
not
internet,
talking
and
to
she's
him.
talking to him. Yeah.
willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations.
Is there an update on this?
For a first
so
date,
fucking weird.
But I've already said them.
I have an update.
You've broken everyone.
Oh
so
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off.
Oh my god.
All right, whatever. Well, I mean,
Whatever.
I
Get what you fucking
Whatever.
deserve.
Yeah, you sure do get what you fucking deserve.
understand. You gotta do what you gotta do.
He's picked up a ghetto black chick. This dude has clearly got a lot of money because he's Indian. It's clearly he does. She's just gonna be fucking devastated over this.
No, you don't. Well, you do now. Fuck off, bitch.
I do like this. How it started and then how it ended. Just the expressions of her face.
Right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well,
There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
What is the Cheesecake Factory? Do they sell cheesecake? What's
well,
wrong,
over
what's
here,
wrong with that?
over here it does. Over here, the Cheesecake Factory sells cheesecake.
Yes, the Cheesecake
Who doesn't like
Factory
cheesecake?
sells cheesecake and food.
But it's also a
baked
restaurant.
cheesecakes.
Hang on, isn't
are
it the
fucking
Cheesecake
great.
Shop here?
Oh, yeah, it's the Cheesecake Shop. Yeah. No, I think it's the Cheesecake Factory here.
No, it's Cheesecake Shop.
Is it? Oh,
Pretty
well,
sure.
I like the
I
Cheesecake
just
Shop.
assume-
delicious.
The
I just
Cheesecake
assumed that was the
Factory
same.
here is a
I
restaurant
just assume they're the same
and
people.
a
though.
bakery.
So.
I mean, I would be annoyed if, like,
look
I
at my
wanted
plan.
food and I
Where
went
we're
to
gonna
a
go.
place that only has cheesecake. That seems...
I mean,
Have you guys heard of the Sizzler?
Yes, we had Sizzler for years, and we have a couple of Sizzlers left.
What's is that a restaurant?
Yes.
Chain restaurant?
It's a chain restaurant. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They invented the
it's a
salad
chain
bar.
restaurant.
Did they?
Basically,
They should go out of business then.
No, they're
did.
the Sizzler
Who
salad
eats
bar. is
salad?
great.
Like, that's fucking
Hey,
weird.
you don't win friends with
It doesn't
salad.
just have
It's
salad.
not just salad.
It doesn't just have salad. It has wings. It has
Salad bar has
pasta,
Like
wings
it
it's
has-
like a buffet.
So
It's
they
like
didn't
Golden
invent it. It's a
Cor-
buffet
No,
and
but
they,
see, it's
they
not.
fucking renamed
It's
it.
not though. They're wrong. It's just a salad bar. Sizzler only ever had a salad bar.
No,
So
they
a
had
vegan buffet?
no, they had pasta and spaghetti sauce, and they had a whole bunch of different things here.
Yeah.
They had soups. Some of them had like
Soup,
little like
no,
wings
I have never been to a
Oh.
Sizzler that had anything that had meat on it. Like there's no wings. There may have been pasta.
Well,
there was definitely salad.
Well,
and
I'm sorry.
soup.
I'm sorry. Sorry, you didn't go to a Sizzler where it actually started, but the Sizzler.
Bundaberg
I went to a
is-
Sizzler. Last time I went to Sizzler was in the 80s. So
The Bundaberg
No,
sizzle was actually
Thermal's
pretty
favorite
good.
restaurant's called Outback Steakhouse.
Isn't
you know we
Bundaberg
don't
in
have
Germany?
any Outback Steakhouse in Australia.
Shocking.
It's just called a steakhouse.
They also don't have Foster's in Australia.
Oh, you can get Foster's.
We
but
do. We just don't drink
Yeah,
it.
nobody drinks it. Shit.
It's not even owned by us anymore, so who cares?
It's owned by the Heineken company.
It's Australian.
Yeah,
for nothing.
we have our own domestic piss that we drink.
Anyway, listen to the reason they're going to the Cheesecake Factory.
Look at my plan, where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs
I understand.
for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late.
What's wrong with the cheesecake?
So she made him wait downstairs for an hour. So she made him wait downstairs in the car for an hour. Didn't even invite him up. Didn't come out. Was like texted him. Was like, I'll be down soon.
It's not.
So, how old do you think this woman is?
24.
35.
40.
Well,
27.
By Price is Right rules, Ryu is the winner. She's 43.
What? An entire.
So she's 43 years old. So she's from Atlanta and she's a real estate agent.
All right, Baldo's right. Those tits are too saggy.
Well, I'm sorry, Baldo. This is not having any kids for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't
She's
touch
42,
that.
bro. That
Someone else's
shop is
dick.
closed.
I wouldn't touch it with someone else's dick, so.
So yes.
Stock up on that cat food.
But yes, this guy is a fucking Chad. The way he handled this situation.
Has she posted since?
I thought it was too diplomatic.
I looked on her TikTok. She's only got TikTok. I haven't seen any other social media. I looked on her TikTok and could not.
I'm looking at her. What? How do you spell it?
I couldn't
Monique?
find this stuff. It's Monique L Santos 09.
Of course, her name's Monique.
Toast 09. Let's look.
Oh, I posted a name. Her docs just popped up straight away. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, Lord.
Fucking America, man.
Seems extreme.
Like, I shouldn't be able to just Google your full name and have your docs just appear. Like, you guys are fucking insane.
Well, that's how that works, though. If I Google someone's full name, I want to know where they live.
And their
Oh, the
phone number.
comments are great.
Oh, are they? You link me? It's fucking TikTok, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Oh, God. Don't do it. It's not worth
Fuck
it.
that shit. All right. God. I do this for you, chat.
You caved so quickly.
I'm not logging into fucking TikTok.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
Girl's 42 years old, did you say?
She's 42 years old, yes.
Yeah, Cheesecake Factory is the fucking best you ever going to get.
Yeah, lady.
Got
What's wrong with the
37
Cheesecake
guaranteed.
Factory? She's been listening to the Sprinkle Sprinkle lady. What the fuck does that mean?
Waiting
that
for
an
an hour.
NPC lady?
Hang on, what is the Sprinkle Sprinkle lady?
The
She
NPC
overdid the
stuff.
Sprinkle Sprinkle thing.
She overdid the sprinkle sprinkle thing, he says.
Mm-hmm.
No, waiting an hour in a green dress with purple lipstick. What the fuck is wrong with the Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah.
You ain't deserve nothing else.
Like,
I love it's a bunch of chicks.
The lips and
responding.
lashes
They're
say Applebee's.
funny, though.
dude, you make me wait. You make me wait an hour before you even come downstairs. You better be blowing me or we're going nowhere.
I would have never been there for an hour. Are you kidding me?
Like,
20 minutes
holy
tops.
shit.
Without fucking some sort
No,
of
you know, look,
contact.
first
My
date,
husband and I went to Costco to split a chicken bake on our first date. Was the best thing ever.
first date, I'd probably give them maybe an hour leniency.
No,
Like,
no.
No, look, you.
Look, all right,
No,
I'll play devil's advocate a bit. 4 o'clock is really early. Like
Yeah.
that's for
Yeah.
a date.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you at a curfew or something? Like, And look, it's probably a hard to get in restaurant, which is why he was early. She probably finishes at 5 normally and organized to get home, and then but couldn't get away from work. I understand that part.
She's a realtor.
But the not coming downstairs part, yeah.
She's a realtor.
Not being courteous and
And
say,
not
hey,
going,
I'm
look,
sorry.
yeah, and not going, oh,
Stuff
look,
happened.
I'm so sorry. Like, yeah, I know I know I'm an hour behind. Like, I understand if we missed our slot.
She's a realtor.
Like, yeah.
And he explained to her that he had booked this place and that they were late because of her before he took her to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
And then she was like, no, I'm not going here. It's like, no, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Accept it. But yeah, at that point, I
Yeah,
would have
that
been
guy
like, fine.
is totally getting fucking like someone better from this. Like a normal woman is going to see this and be like, yeah, let's go. This guy doesn't seem like a total asshole. Because remember, ladies, you you literally outnumber us now. It's only fractional. Like it's only fractional, but it's going to get bigger.
Holy
And-
shit. Sprinkle Sprinkle was a dating coach.
Sprinkle was a dating coach.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Oh, is a female dating coach? Oh God.
Here, I'll link you to the article.
How to catch
There you go.
high
I
value
fucking love watching women tell other women how to fucking find men. It's just the hilarious shit I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
Meet TikTok Sprinkle lady,
manosphere.
the
I could
dating
watch it
coach who's
forever.
taken
It's
over
so
your
funny.
timeline. What's the real meaning behind Sprinkle Sprinkle? You've probably seen the popular catchphrase taking over your TikTok timeline. Oh God, she's got that
Yeah.
face. She's making the face.
This bitch was on Abba and Preach today.
Language is complex. That's not everything is you seem. For instance, if anyone's ever told you if you like it, I love it, you've likely been misled. Those affluent in AAVE, African American Vernacular English,
ripped
aka
into her.
Ebonics, know that if someone says that, they do not actually love it and would probably never do it themselves. That makes
what does
sense.
that
Yeah,
mean, that mean?
it means if I say
vernacular English,
if you like it, if you like it, I love it. I'm being nice. It's I think that's dumb, but if you like it, I love it. That's the meaning of that.
I only like- I
don't like
AAVE.
that.
Yeah.
I only accept it because you like it.
Yeah, I love it because you like it. Because that's how good of a friend I am. Even though I
Holy
fucking think it's
shit.
stupid. What is this? Oh, dude, are those her? Is that her actual LinkedIn or is that the other?
I'm pretty sure it's the real one.
It's
I'm
telling me
not
to log
logging in.
telling me to log into LinkedIn.
Oh, I
I'm not
don't
logging
log
in.
into LinkedIn anymore. Nobody does that. Fuck that place.
I'm in LinkedIn.
Well, I've got a LinkedIn account, but it's my real name, so I'm not
And
fucking
her
logging in.
her Facebook's locked down too.
Yeah. Oh, as it would be. Like if you go viral, first thing you lock your fucking socials.
Fuck that. Fucking live on the edge, ride the lightning. Fucking be a real man.
Lock your goddamn socials.
Please fire me once y'all find out who I am. Please
Although
get
it's
me
easy
fired.
to interpret most of the words, it's become much harder when they're strung together in a sentence or phrase, and it's especially true on the internet. Sprinkle Sprinkle seems simple enough. However, many are lost on its meaning. The term originated from a YouTube star named She-Ray7 and has since spread like wildfire. TikTok.
She-Ra.
There's an on missing there. Read on to find out what Sprinkle Sprinkle actually means. Here's your true meaning of Sprinkle Sprinkle. If y'all don't know what Sprinkle Sprinkle hang on. If y'all don't know what Sprinkle Sprinkle mean, it means like blessing or bless your heart. She explains in a clip that was reposted from her YouTube page on TikTok. It's just something I made up a long time ago on this channel. It's like saying, okay, bless your heart, back at you. Whatever y'all need to it mean, whatever you'll
So it
need it
means
to mean.
whatever
Yeah.
we want it to mean.
It means whatever you want it to mean. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle, baby.
Thermo, you have no
I wanna kill
idea
myself
how
right now.
accurately
Shut up,
you
Sean.
have nailed her accent.
Shut up, Sean. What? You have no idea how accurate I've nailed her accent. All right, let's see. You found a video of her? Oh, this is 2 hours long. We're not watching this whole thing.
No, not the whole thing. Just
No, you 10 seconds in, you got it.
Hi everyone.
Holy
I'm
fuck,
back.
that
We're
is
gonna be
really
talking
impressive.
today
That's Thermo. Thermo doxed.
about why
That's Ebonic plus Southern, and that's very
men
impressive.
commit and why they don't. So I will wait for a few of y'all to gather in, and then we can start the discussion. But until then, y'all know I'm gonna do my shameless plug.
Crinkle, crinkle.
If y'all need some level up cosmetics brushes,
Yes, my MLM
Holy
scheme.
shit.
Please
All
buy my
right.
shit.
That's fucking creepy. But
Well
I know
done.
that.
Well done.
So yes, that's what sprinkle sprinkle means. Let me just anyway, back to let's talk
What did we
about
learn from that though?
nothing. What do we learn from any of this?
I don't know what's happening even.
That women have.
I needed to order this properly. Hang on one second.
They done gone
Talk
crazy.
amongst yourselves.
Real big bitch, very upset that the Indian man with a lot of money did not take her to the fucking Red Lobster.
Well,
that's all I can understand.
There's nothing. There's nothing worse than to deal with someone who thinks they're like a 7+ catch.
Yeah, that's almost
nobody
all
has
women
the
these
time
days.
That's
or
all
the
women.
money
Almost all
for
of
it. Yeah, exactly.
fucking four.
And every man will go out and be happy with like a 5 or a 6.
Wow, yeah.
They will be happy
Suppose
with a
6,
5 or a 6. They will be happy with the 4 or 5, who presents themselves well, but doesn't punch above a 6. Because a 6 chick is down to earth and is willing to, at least be respectful of you. I mean, God
hang
damn.
on, Dave. A 6 chick who knows she's a 6.
She thinks
And
she's a
accepts
10
that's what I'm
she's
saying.
a
These
6.
real.
If
in
she
this
thinks
world.
she's a 9,
yeah.
then she.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Chicks who think they're 7+, they're too high maintenance. When there's a chick that's like a 6, knows she's a 6, and treats
How
others
dare
as
you
if she's
judge
a
a woman by their looks?
You're right, Dave. Though I'm all.
I'm not
on
even
board what
talking
you're
about
saying.
their
I'm all on
looks.
board.
I'm talking about how she treats herself and treats others. That's the biggest thing.
Also,
Just
Greta's
how
a
dare
3, in case anyone was wondering about it. She's a 3.
What were you saying, Tim?
Greta's a 3.
Greta's a 3.
Still would.
Not sure about it. She'd have to try real hard. Like she'd have to be all like fucking laid on thick.
Yeah,
now
Like, I'm not doing any work for that. I'm not doing any fucking work.
Now I have to look up fucking Greta Thunberg recent.
Same, basically.
What?
She's a 2 in my book at
Get it,
best,
Dave.
and that's just her.
And
that's her fucking
This was me
personality.
fucking
A.
completely disregarding her personality.
I'd do it all the while.
You take one for the
saying-
world.
No, all the while describing to her how fossil fuels save the world.
Oh, I wish I could be black and then just be like, put it in and be like, oh, you're coal burning now, girl.
I'm trying to find like a recent photo, but they're all like old photos.
Yeah, because the global elites don't
The
care
global
about it
elites
anymore.
she's over the age of 18 now, so
Exactly.
she's legal. So the global elites are like, oh, cast her off and find another child. Her blood is worth less to us now.
What accent is that?
Generic
Transylvanian?
global villain.
Transylvanian.
So German.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
German
Pretty sure that was
Transylvanian.
Dracula.
Her blood is no good to us now.
That was German. The other one I think was Transylvanian.
I wasn't enough for it to be German.
Well, he was South German.
Anyway, I can't find current photos of
Careful
Greta
on your search
Thunberg.
terms, by the way.
No, it's Bing. It's fine. It's all.
Man, Bing will show you some shit though. I respect them for that.
Anyway, you're all familiar with SS Sniper Wolf. Sniper. You're not familiar with Sniper Wolf?
Who?
Really?
Who
You
is
don't know
this?
who Sniper Wolf is?
No.
Okay.
SS Sniper. Is she a Nazi?
Now I have to fuck. Yes, absolutely.
No, she's a quote unquote gamer girl YouTuber who does.
Is she hot?
A gameplay.
So this is SS
She's
Sniper Wolf's.
she's a 5 at best.
So we're only
This is SS Sniper Wolf's
5
YouTube
at best. She
channel.
looks pretty good.
So she releases. She does these react.
Hello, friends, it's me.
she's way better than
Today we're
5.
gonna be watching some TikToks that are for
retarded.
the boys. POV, a guy putting on face cream. I don't care how much money you have, how old you are, where you grew up. Literally give a guy some lotion and ask them to apply it. It's gonna look like this, guaranteed. So she tested it out with her boyfriend. Babe.
What?
Put some of this on.
Yeah, she's
You
got
said you
like a
wanted to
2
up your
personality,
skincare,
I can
so-
tell. But
So you will notice in the description, there is absolutely no reference to anything other than herself. There's no reference
she's
to
an
any
narcissist.
creators, and the comments are turned off suspiciously.
why would there be?
She's one of those react harder bros. You know, people who actually need to react if they're going to
Well,
react.
the theory is
But
she's not actually
just does-
reacting to this content. That what they actually do
Yeah.
is her editors just send her a list of things, like a script to read
Yeah,
to react to
seems
stuff,
reasonable.
and she just does records all the reactions back to back, and then sends it to them, and then they cut it into one of these videos, and it gets 700,000 views in a few hours.
That looks very reasonable.
But yeah, she's got
so
34
even
million
worse.
subscribers, so she's
Holy
kind of a big
fuck.
deal. This is what's so weird about YouTube. Like don't you guys find this weird about you? Like you
I think
there's
Sean's
someone on
right. This is
YouTube
children.
that has like 35 million subscribers, and you've never heard of them.
Can only be children. That's it. It can only be children.
Children and simps. So
I
she's
know
got-
how many Sims there are roughly, but like it's mostly children.
And Indian bot farms.
Well, that too.
How much do they cost though? How do I pimp up our channels with
So
Indian
this
bot
is
farms?
her Instagram. So I can't imagine why she's popular.
I'll give you two guesses.
She's a fake gamer.
Are they too big,
gamer
Baldo?
chick.
I see
'Cause she
two
was also
reasons.
caught-
Are they too big?
And there's one on the left and one on the right.
Is there too much titty here?
But
No,
yeah,
they're
she
pretty
was
good,
caught.
actually.
One of her controversies is she was pretending to play a game, but then they found out that there was
Oh
a
yeah,
guy
she was
actually playing the game.
faking.
Oh, that was
playing
this
COD.
chick.
That's this chick. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that
I
was
really
this
like
chick
that
all the-
90s librarian photo right
The
there in
other
the middle.
interesting thing-
I really like that one.
The other interesting thing is that she's also a convicted armed robber. Like she was arrested for armed robbery.
I can
and
fix
disorderly
Is she
conduct.
a convicted felon?
I don't know if she's convicted, but if she's convicted of armed robbery, that's a huge pussy pass. But yes, anyway, so Jack's Films had some of his content stolen by Sniper Wolf, and she reacted to it and didn't credit it. And because of that, Jack's looked into her and noticed that she doesn't put any effort into the content, and she's just stealing people's shit. So he
Good
decided to
shit,
make
Nazi.
so every few days Jack does a stream on Twitch where he watches her, he reacts to her reacting, and he and the audience do like bingo, where if she says like bingo, like there's a list of things she does and all those things, and they react to it, and then he puts the clips of that on YouTube. So there's a whole channel dedicated just to that.
So it's like he's grabbed her script and they know what they're saying and she's gonna say.
Yeah, well, yeah, because she does the same thing all the time. Like it's very, very like it's the word. It's the shittiest form of content. But really,
it's
where
very
this all
routine.
started was YouTube put out a fucking tweet or a post on Twitter on X, TwitX, where they said, "How does SS Sniper Wolf come up with her video ideas?" And of course,
Fucking react streams.
and of course, Jackson was like, "Wait a minute, come up with her fucking ideas. All she does is react content.
She steals.
She steals other people's content, and YouTube is literally
Fucking
promoting
like
her
XQC
for coming
and all
up
those
with ideas
people.
for fucking content." So that's what started this whole thing. He's been doing it for a couple of months, like drawing attention to all her shit. It's probably
Yeah, if you're
why the
wondering why
comments are turned
YouTube's
off now.
shit, it's because of these fucking React streamers stealing the views from people who are actually making the content on YouTube. They're
Like
fucking
Pokimane.
But
yeah.
it escalated yesterday because Sniper Wolf decided to ask her Instagram, her 5 million Instagram followers, should she go and visit Jack Films? He only lives 5 minutes away from where she was shooting. And she fucking did. She went to his house and filmed the front on her Instagram Live.
Is she gonna blow him or what? Like,
no.
I agree, Costy.
Shut the fuck up, Costy.
The show steals Roy's content. Are you kidding? We don't steal anybody's content. We are the content.
Ryu needs to be whipped and put into a fucking corner.
This is about as fucking textbook fair use as you can get. All we do on this show is comment on this stuff. Like, I read the article. I read part of the article, or I summarize the article, or try to without being interrupted.
And then we just interrupt the fuck out of you.
But yeah, we're not taking away from the original. Yeah, we are 100% transforming.
We are
the content.
reacting the way you're supposed to. Exactly. We are reacting how you're supposed to.
We transform the shit out of it.
Essentially. Quote unquote.
And the reason I do this live is because it's fun with the chat. Without the chat, this is boring. Like without the chat, without the guys on the panel and the chat, this is just a guy reading fucking articles. That's the most boring content I can imagine. And believe me, I've seen the first couple episodes of this show. It is it's pretty fucking boring. Because that's what it was. It's like thermo ranting.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, so she went to his house.
She went to his house and filmed it.
Didn't even jerk him off.
Does that give him permission to go to her house and film it?
No. That's not how the law
that's
works.
not how that works at all.
Why not?
Because that's how YouTube works. But yes, so Sniper Wolf showed it to our home tonight and filmed it for 5 million Instagram followers to see. That's called doxing. Kind of. The harassing you, but she fucking says this creep has been harassing me for months, then plays the victim saying I threatened him and I just wanted to talk to him. I have no ill intentions. It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills.
Where are you?
What?
Where are you reading that from?
Oh shit! Sorry, my bad.
You don't have it.
I forgot to hit the next tab. But yes, this is her post in response.
If someone's being a creep, you don't go to their house.
And
you don't
the
engage with them.
Harassment is making videos pointing out you're stealing other people's content. That's it. That's all he's done. He hasn't sent anybody to her fucking chats. Like he hasn't done any of that shit.
He's done a call-out video.
He called her out. Holy shit.
If I was him, I'd give her a restraining order.
And try to get YouTube to ban her based off platform behavior.
And that
they're not going to do that.
Be considered
absolutely, they're not going to do that.
This
of course not.
Considered stalking. She could very easily get a restraining
This
order.
guy's entire channel is just me. Every single video for the past few months has been about me. And it's just like shitting on me. And then his streams. This dude is just like low-key harassing me. Like, should I get a restraining order?
Yes. One applied.
She sounds retarded. She sounds like a retarded person. She sounds like a retarded.
But the Act Man made a very fucking interesting and very relevant point. SS Number Wolf unironically just started her own doxing adventures video series, laughing my ass off. This can't be real, bro. Can't be real, bro. That's the worst idea you could have stolen from me. Because of course the Act Man tweeted this out when he was going through stuff with Quantum TV, and he YouTube dropped the goddamn hammer on him. Like he got his partner manager fucking phoned him and said, you need to take that tweet down. And before he could even take the tweet down, someone higher up in YouTube went, what the fuck did you like? You said something about YouTube employees? Oh man, he got fucking demonetized completely.
Hang on, wait, what
that.
happened?
So as part of the fucking Quantum TV stuff, you remember the Quantum TV stuff from like last year?
No.
We didn't cover it because I don't really care, but it's like a whole fucking thing with Quantum TV.
Probably did.
There's a bunch of videos on YouTube about Quantum TV and the really, Ryu?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Nobody knows what it is.
Seriously, no one knows.
I suspect
no one knows the
I
Quantum
know,
TV
but
thing?
it's not. I don't recall.
I watched it not thoroughly, but it's stupid.
Quantum TV is this guy.
Today we're going to kick things off.
Who does like TV reviews? He's the #1 brand in honesty. Like,
So it's
he's
just
a
a black
fucking.
guy.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Okay, he's a
fucking-
YouTuber, and
Dude,
so
He's an honest man.
so what happened with
recap?
what happened with what's his name?
So the act man got doxxed, like as in Quantum TV, like called his mum and recorded it.
Yeah.
And said he was harassing him and posted it on YouTube, and it turned into a whole fucking thing. And the act man's like, look, fuck it, I'm done. I don't want any of this shit. And then he tweeted this out, and YouTube lost their tweeted this one out, and YouTube lost their fucking mind and demonetized him immediately because you dare talk about YouTube employees. And then, of course,
Wait,
but it's
how is-
perfectly fine for their big boosted creators to just literally go to other creators' houses.
How is he talking about YouTube employees?
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything.
Because
Here.
that mentions
I'm
YouTube
excited
employees.
to announce a new series of videos I'll be making on YouTube called Doxing Adventures with Actman. In it, I'll be doxing and harassing the family members of YouTube employees and other content creators.
Okay.
It's sure to have a lot of family fun. Ha ha ha. So he was pissed because fucking Quantum TV called his mum and was like, you need to get your son to stop harassing me, blah blah blah. Like, the act man wasn't harassing him. Like, the act man was doing what the act man does. He did a video on Quantum TV in the style of what's the legal anime Ace
Ace Ventura.
Ace
Oh, no,
Attorney?
sorry. Ace Attorney.
What's the fucking character's name? Come on, Chad, help me out.
Phoenix.
Phoenix, right? Ace Attorney, yes. He did it in the style of that. It was really well done. It's fucking hilarious. And this guy was like, "That's harassment. That's harassment. This is fucking ridiculous. This fucking shit happens all the time." This other YouTuber made a video about me being a fucking weirdo stalker retard or about stealing other people's content. That's harassment. No, it's not fucking harassment.
It's calling you out on
It's
your bullshit.
even if it's not calling you out, fuck you. Other YouTubers can make whatever fucking content they like about you. Like, if you're gonna be a fucking lolcow, suck it up, man. People are gonna make fucking content about you. If you're gonna be a fucking weirdo on the internet, people are gonna point that out. If you're embarrassed by it, fucking leave.
Holy shit.
He made this post, and then YouTube was like, hang on.
His partner
Well,
manager called him immediately.
Yeah,
It was like,
well,
you
the
need to
second
take
half of that
down.
is pretty
And,
fucking
and
aggressive.
the reason he made the tweet is because he was like, well, this is allowed to happen.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
I don't know how he got to there from there. She was doing his shit to him, but then
No,
he's
no,
gonna.
not
How
she.
did
It was
that-
the other.
Well,
the Quantum TV
She
was
went
doing
to the other guys.
So where was the jump from
Sniper
him
Wolf
going
went to
nuclear
his
on
house.
YouTube
Wow,
employees?
Not his house.
I feel like we're missing something.
But the
Why
other
you? I
guy's house.
swear to God, I will ban you.
Yes, do it. Do it. Spank him first.
As Allah is my witness.
Allahu
I
Akbar.
will ban you, and I will post your face in its place.
Right, do
I'll
it.
Make, I will put,
Do
I'll-
it.
I will make
Get
a
banned.
bot that has your face as the profile pic,
Aloha Akbar.
and it will automatically just scrape stories from the New York Post.
God is great.
And your real face, not. So I get to see it every day.
Okay, so the Quantum TV doxed the Ackman and did some shit, and then Ackman's like, well, if this is fair game, then here's what I'm gonna do. And then
Well,
shit hits
YouTube took the
fan.
video down for harassment. Like his Ace video for harassment.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking weird. It's because YouTube has these weird fucking relationships with some fucking creators where they're
Especially if you're a woman
they've
and
got
black.
a special control, or they've got someone in their team
They're banging a
higher
mod.
up. They're the fucking.
They're banging staff.
Yeah, they're either fucking staff or
They're doing the Twitch thing?
Yeah. So
Look,
now
it would not
yeah.
fucking surprise me.
So the Act Man is now pointing out that she started
The
her own
hypocrisy of him tweeting a fucking hilarious, like something that was clearly fucking not serious. Like he's obviously not doing this. Any fucking moron could see this and go, he's making a joke about his current circumstances. He's not actually going to fucking start doxing adventures with Act Man. Like you would have to be a fucking grade A retard to think he's actually going to start doing that. Which explains why YouTube thought he was being serious. He's pointing out that he makes this tweet, immediately gets demonetized, whereas Sniper Wolf can just fucking go on Instagram and dox fucking Jack's Films place and nothing will happen to her. Nothing at all.
There's a new update. For the
To-
war. I just posted it.
Oh yeah, no, I
Iran
saw
is
that
now-
before. I've got that, yeah. We'll be doing the Israel stuff after the cut over to Rumble because I've got stuff I've got to go through that's too spicy.
17 hours later, we're going to be doing
Too
a
spicy.
lot.
No, look.
lot of Israel.
I'm almost done. We're almost done with this stuff. Like,
I don't know. You haven't explained this mini drama in
We
more
haven't even
in
got into
detail.
the Ryu section.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, we're going to be doing this forever.
we're moving on. Moving on. You guys suck.
You sure
because-
we
and
suck,
because
or
of that, I'm
is
not-
the fucking stupid YouTube drama sucks.
No, this like I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to remove the last good story, like the last happy story I had.
I don't speak Spanish. What is this?
Well, it's okay because Google will translate it for us. This day we present the person responsible for the murder of. So this is the Chad philosopher king of El Salvador. This is the president of El Salvador.
It's a very African name he has.
Today we present the person responsible for the murder of Melissa, a 7-year-old girl, a resident of La Campanera. This person was detained in 2001 and 2005 for crimes of violence against women at a time when human rights were quote unquote respected, where the judicial system quote unquote worked.
Base quotes.
Well, that same guarantee system set this rapist and murderer free twice, resulting
Hang
in the
him.
most dastardly and cowardly act which he committed on Monday. Various international organizations and NGOs defending, quote unquote, defending human rights want us to return to that system. But where are these organisms now? There is no statement from any in this case, but there are reports and statements for all the terrorists, rapists, and murderers that we have arrested. It is clear that they only look after the rights of criminals. In El Salvador, we will do what is fair. Always. Claim whoever claims. I think that's not a
I know what that
perfect
means,
translation.
but if he's guilty, hang him.
But yes, let's watch.
Did he walk away?
I'm not hearing.
Como Policía Nacional Civil, en este lamentable, vil y cobarde hecho, presentamos la captura de Edwin Alvarado Lazo, de 50 años de edad, que lo tenemos aquí. En el término de 24 horas, hemos logrado tener la certeza positiva y los indicios criminales directos sobre este criminal, este salvaje que tenemos acá.
Los últimos 2 delitos de los que tenemos registro como autoridad, las víctimas eran mujeres, 2001 y 2005. Todo aquel que se atreva a atentar contra la vida, la integridad física, contra nuestras niñas, contra nuestros niños, va a encontrar toda la fuerza de este Estado salvadoreño que representa el presidente Nayib Bukele. Este Estado se respeta, pero sobre todo, la tranquilidad de más de 6.3 millones de salvadoreños la vamos a hacer respetar.
Yes. So
Did they hang him or what?
Well, no, he's just been found after, like, he's been arrested after committing the crime. So they have a judicial system. They will.
No, El
convict him.
Salvador's gone
So
fucking
next
right
week
to the
we'll
wall.
get confirmation
Based
that he
as
was
fuck.
hanged.
Yeah, well, because
Ultra based.
Look, like Bukele is a fucking boss, man.
Have we seen the number? Have you seen the numbers on the reduction of murder
Look at this
and
fucking shit.
crime and everything in El
I know,
Salvador?
right? Like it's a fucking amazing turnaround.
Oh,
Vice did it.
fuck, man, I want to go.
Vice
to El
did an
Salvador.
article on it, and the Vice did a video on it, and they were like, "We don't understand. Like, he's just turned this fucking country around
instantly.
Like he broke all the fucking broke the back of all the fucking gangs.
Yep.
Just by getting rid of all the corrupt cops and paying the actual good cops well, and just setting them loose, building like a mega prison.
The best prison.
And just rounding people up.
Huge prison.
That dude is lucky that they didn't just put him in the back and then take a smoke break before they took him to, jail.
Yeah,
He's
and
very lucky.
he's saying this is how you treat a pedophile. Hit the translate button.
Well, I will disagree. You throw him in a fucking wood chipper, but also sure.
So yes, that's all the good news I have left. So
one story. Fuck, man, it's getting dark out here.
no, I did the Chad guy.
Who?
As well, the Chad Indian guy. Who was
Oh,
like,
that was
no,
a
I'm
good
taking you
story.
home. Yeah, never mind. Anyway.
Now it's just depressing and downhill.
It's all
from
depressing
here.
stories. It's all depressing stories, and then Israel from here on out.
Are we on the Ryu section now? It's just thottery.
There is no Ryu section. I don't separate
This-
it out.
yeah,
It all
it's
gets mixed
thottery.
in.
It's all Ryu.
So, Shannon O'Connor's
Yes.
disturbing internet search is revealed after she hosted sex parties for kids.
What the fuck?
California mother accused of hosting inappropriate gatherings for her 15-year-old son and his friends made disturbing internet searches. Shannon O'Connor, 48, faces 39 criminal charges and is alleged to have lured 14 and 15-year-olds to her 4.7 million Los Gatos residence. Gatos means cat.
The cats.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a Dave connection. The search details were extracted from her cell phone, which also contained video of young girls from social media platforms dressed in revealing clothing.
Wood chipper.
Yes.
Yep.
California mother accused of hosting sordid sex parties for her 15-year-old son and his friends made a series of disturbing internet searches. It is claimed. Shannon O'Connor, who is accused of luring 14 and 15-year-olds to her $4.7 million mansion, Googled good books with young sex, hot 16-old teenage girls, pretty 16-year-old girl, and tits and ass.
Everybody's Googled tits and ass. That's not.
Yeah,
that's
one's
fair.
not. That one's not really indictable. Like, tits and ass.
Although I don't think I ever have actually those two together.
Yeah, thinking about it, probably not. Like,
20 years ago, maybe.
yeah, if you're no, this is the fucking kids. This is his 15-year-old son going, what do I search for?
Yeah,
tits and ass.
Yeah, but on her phone.
On her phone, yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
Mum,
weird.
can I have
Well,
a
it was
phone?
probably after she got stuck in the fucking washer and he banged her.
God.
I mean, you know what happened.
No, it's
You
his
know
real
it
mum,
is.
not his stepmom.
Doesn't matter.
The searches were listed in a new set of court documents detailing her alleged crimes, with the information gleaned from O'Connor's cell phone that logged her searches.
You know the reason why they call them stepmom and step whatever stories?
Because it would be a crime in some states for it to be actually
for them to suggest it,
Yeah.
yes, and would be too. I can't remember the exact word, but it would be too. Lewd, lascivious, whatever the legal term is.
Oh, I haven't heard lascivious in a long time.
For that would actually
lascivious.
It would be considered, was it purely?
It'd be too
perverse or
degenerate,
whatever it
and
is.
that would be enough for it to meet the burden of being able to be suppressed by the.
We need to
like,
get these
the First Amendment
degeneracy
wouldn't be
laws
able to
juiced up. We need to juice them up.
The defendant came back to Jane Doe 4 and said to her, "Why did you leave me in there with him? Why did you do that? Like you knew he was going to do to me. Like for 30 minutes, that was like too long. He can't do that." Defendant just laughed. When defendant was arrested, her phone was recovered and searched. Yeah, there's the searches. Defendant's phone also had multiple videos that appeared to have been downloaded from TikTok and other social media applications. The video shows young girls who appear to be underage. They are dressed in revealing clothing and make statements to the camera. In one video, for example, a blonde girl who looks 15 or 16 is dressed in thigh-high socks, short black something, and a long-sleeve, low-cut white shirt. She starts the video on the floor, blah, blah, blah. God damn it. Into the...
So effectively, they were filming
Well, no,
child
it was downloaded from
porn.
TikTok. So I'd say the implication is mummy went on TikTok to find hot young sluts in the area to encourage to come to her house to set up for her 15-year-old son and his 14-year-old friends to molest.
Well, reading that document sounds like that's what happened.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Jesus. So she has a preliminary
No.
hearing scheduled for November 6th. So I guess we'll find out more then.
This is a case of like if you dress a certain way, you're going to get the wrong attention. So be careful not to accept that attention. A little warning.
How about hey mum, hey dad, make sure you check your child until they're 18. Check their
Don't
fucking
give them a
phone.
fucking phone. Don't give them a phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
Look,
kids,
like y'all
my kids
need to
were
make
allowed
sure-
socials when that, like my kids were allowed socials when they were legally allowed to go on socials. But the rule was, you have to follow us. Like you have to you can have a private one, but you have to we have to be able to follow you, so that they can't post stuff that's where we go, hold on a second, and they had to submit to inspections of their device so that they didn't have a hidden account.
Yeah, our kids weren't allowed to hide when they were too young to be on. I shouldn't say too young. When they were young on like YouTube and stuff like that, we said if you're going to do that, you're not going to hide it in a room. You're going to be open about it, and you're not going to be going on sites you're not allowed to. Period. You know, we would actually come over and check.
Sean says the part where she would turn girls away from parties for not putting out or be too ugly is pretty funny.
See, this is why I
So
should
this
never
lady
come to
thought she was
power.
17.
In a disgusting
Because I'm going
kind
to
of
kill
way.
all these people. I would fucking feed them in the chipper all the time.
Okay, it was all kids from the same high school.
All of them.
She would lie to
Oh,
she would lie
wow.
to parents and she would lie to parents for them and organize parties and encourage sex acts.
Chip this bitch.
So
Chip
she
the
was
fuck out of
the
her.
cool mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was the safe one, and
She
shit
looks like
that.
she looks
Holy
like a
shit.
40-year-old drunk or 40-year drunk. Like let's be real here. Like if I'm a parent looking at this girl, like this party animal, fucking.
She probably became friends with the parents of these kids.
You don't fucking
and try to
like, man.
But she's
I
a
can
woman.
just see her fucking.
Women would never
her
pimp out
mugshot.
other women,
Yes, they would.
especially not young girls.
Unless they're all just dealing with single mothers, which shocking, clearly they are.
So for months
Oh,
they
you'd
thought
be
Shannon
surprised.
O'Connor was the
wasn't
adult in
just
the room.
a-
As far as they knew, 14 and 15-year-old kids were hanging out with Los Gatos. Mum's charismatic freshman quarterback son playing ping pong and swimming at the family's $4.7 million
Get the
French
fuck
colonial
outta
style
here.
homes. Little by little, their kids' strange behavior hinted that something disturbing was going on. They eventually discovered how O'Connor had befriended their kids on Snapchat, luring the teens to parties with their favorite beer and showering the girls with roses and jewelry from Tiffany & Co., even whisking a group off to a secret alcohol-fueled party at Lake Tahoe. Now, interviews with 3 of the parents revealed their astonishment when they discovered what prosecutors say was really happening. A 47-year-old social media savvy mum had manipulated their kids into frequenting a party house of underage binge drinking and drunken teenage sex. It just infuriates me, one of the girls' mothers said. They thought she was a cool mom.
I hate these people.
If that was my kid, she wouldn't be alive.
Yeah.
Straight up, just no.
I feel like if it was my kid, my kids would never been there in the first place. Sorry.
I just want to talk to him.
Why do you have a shotgun?
I just want to talk to him.
Dad, this is
is ridiculous.
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to shoot him. I just want to talk to him.
You can't shoot him.
There's how you deal with that. That's
Yep.
fucking yeah.
Yep.
Although I'd make it as painful as possible. And as long as possible.
Oh, Candy, Jesus. Dave had kids. Fuck, I hope he made himself sterile with some of his antics in the past.
I've raised 9.
Woman reveals the manipulative and toxic trick she learned in high school that will ensure your ex never forgets you. Is to carve your name into them. I mean, that's what I did. I mean, more than Caesar. What the fuck is with these fucking names? More than. It's like Marvin, but for women.
Single mothers, hipsters,
Canada.
liberals.
Canada, yeah.
White
Liberals, hipsters.
Canadistan, yes.
Canadistan.
Shared how to be unforgettable on TikTok. She explained that you should pick a signature scent for each relationship.
The fuck does that mean? That's
what the fuck does that mean?
That is
No.
way less manipulative than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be way more than that. Like that actually is a
dumb-
good idea. If you can stand it, like most normal human beings have a specific scent that they like.
What does it matter though? I don't understand. Like what the does.
So when they smell it again, they'll remember that person.
So smells trigger memories much better than anything else.
Yes, but you're the one doing the smell thing. So
Yes, no. She changes her scent.
Her
so
scent.
that
Yes.
the
So it's
boyfriend,
dumb,
right, will remember her by that scent. So the possibility of his next girlfriend having that scent is actually fairly high. So that when
Why is it fairly high? Why is that a high thing?
Because
You know what, Sean? We're going to do just that because I want to know how the fuck to say that.
More vans.
Is it Morvan?
I don't know. I don't care. Morvan.
I'm in Australia, so it's going to have the Australian Google chick.
Morvan Awe Kaiser.
Damn it.
What was the middle name?
Awe.
Yahweh.
Awe.
Awe. Morwin Awe Kaiser.
That sounds pretty.
So the translator says it's Portuguese. So
it's not.
Morvan Caesar.
No.
Morvan
Click Latin.
Caesar.
Click Latin. What is that?
Morvan Caesar.
Yeah, try Latin.
Morvan. Caesar died.
Morven Kaiser.
See?
That's Latin. So
Morven Kaiser.
her name literally means Caesar
died.
died.
No. yeah.
Oh Jesus, that's hilarious.
Hi, my name's
Parents more
Morvan.
based than I
Morvan
thought.
Caesar literally means Caesar died in Latin.
Correct. I took 3 years of Latin in college.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't know that. There's so much fucking shit with Latin. It
We'll
sucks.
do I love Latin. I think it's a great language.
I like it, but
Out of all the dead languages, it's my favorite. We'll do a bit of Aussie news
Wait.
because there's Aussie simpery.
Isn't Latin still used though?
No,
Didn't we have Aussie
no one
news at
speaks
the
Latin.
beginning?
Well,
The definition of a dead language is a language that no one speaks natively.
Okay.
There are no native Latin speakers.
even the church doesn't do real Latin. They do like medieval Latin, which isn't really Latin.
So this is Aussie news. This is the Aussie news section. Woman fired after boss discovered her explicit OnlyFans side hustle. A woman has revealed she was fired from her corporate job after a boss uncovered her secret side hustle.
Didn't we have the story already?
No. It all just sounds familiar because it's the fucking same.
It's every Ryu story that I've ever heard.
All the time. Annie Knight, 26, who I shit you not, wasn't hiding this very hard. She literally her account name is Annie Knight. So she's a real name and is surprised that her OnlyFans is revealed. But yes, she's from Newcastle, so she's from my alma mater. She admitted she was nervous about who would see her adult content when she joined the popular subscription platform. Here's a tip, ladies, who aren't watching, because no one's watching. But if there are any ladies out there watching, if you're going to do OnlyFans, if you can get your tits out, if you're going to take some D on the internet, assume your dad's going to see it.
Don't show your face. Don't use your real name.
Yeah, if possible, don't show your face. Definitely don't use a real name.
But show your tits.
Definitely show your tits. Always show your tits. Don't.
And if you have tattoos, cover them up.
Don't get tattoos. Don't get enough tattoos that you could be identified by your tattoos. Last thing I want to do was get fired if someone found my OnlyFans, she told SBS Insight recently. She started her side hustle in September 2020 to save up for a house. By October, she had bought 4 houses. No, I'm kidding. So a few years later, I got fired from one of my jobs. I just started a new role. I was on day 5, and I actually went home sick that day. I received an email saying termination of contract. Annie went on to explain that she was shocked and said she didn't know what was going on before opening the email to discover screenshots of her adult content. There was a list of 3 reasons why I was fired. Basically, she explained. They said I'd falsely advised that I'd had a side business, didn't ask for permission from the company to run a side business, and that I had online pornographic images of myself and crude language that was against company rules. She probably could have taken that to court, except for the fact that she was only there for 5 days, which meant unfair dismissal laws do not apply.
A little farther. Women don't be a horse on the internet.
Basically at will work policies. Mostly.
Mamas, don't let your baby.
No, I don't think we have
probation.
Whores.
Can't they can you for like any reason?
They can shit can you for any reason they like in your first 12 months of employment.
In the probation period, yeah.
Yep.
So
but after that, don't like the way you smell is a valid reason. Yeah, I feel 0% bad too. Because she's an e-whore who makes more money, so she's
an e-whore who has gone through 300 men in a year.
Yes, during a recent appearance on the Kyle and Jackie O show, and he's stunned when she'd revealed she'd slept with 300 men and women in a single year. That doesn't count.
Jesus.
But yeah,
you can sleep with 300 women in a single night if you're a woman.
This chick should have been advertising space on her cunt.
Is that why people doing tranny shit?
But yeah,
the advertising certainly wouldn't say vacant.
And she can use the fact that she was shit canned for doing OnlyFans as a victim advertising.
300 in a year,
well, yeah,
like every fucking day.
That's how that is the meta to get a big OnlyFans base is get fired from a job, have a story written about it.
Yeah, it's why there's so many stories about like the OnlyFans horse.
Because the guys writing it probably get a free fucking ride.
Or subscription at the very least.
Yeah.
Right.
See, fucking Tim's doing it wrong. He should just write for the Daily Mail.
I have a blog. I figure
Tim could be the OnlyFans reviewer. Australian job agency under fire over employability course that advises washing and bathing. Clearly, it's targeted at a certain demographic. Wise employment questionnaire also asked job seekers about employment barriers, potentially including being overweight or lazy.
Sorry, weebs.
Hey, overweight.
A taxpayer-funded course run by one of Australia's biggest employment service providers gives job seekers instructions on how to shower properly and asks them in a questionnaire if one of the reasons they are unemployed is because they are overweight or lazy.
Does it say which agency?
Wise Employment, it's called.
Wise. Okay.
You know what's hilarious? It's incredibly mean and probably racist. We all know who they're telling to have showers. Like
no Rama.
The Italians.
No. Kind of. Just a little bit further to the east.
Just wider north. No.
The blacks.
Just a little bit further to the east on the other side of the Middle East.
The Chinese.
No.
The Indians.
The Turks.
Oh, really?
The Indians, yes. Absolutely, it's the fucking Indians.
Wash your ass.
No, it's a fucking body odor, man. Like that.
They don't believe in it.
They don't believe in body odor, and like that.
They all also.
There's a
it's
smell.
amazing,
There's
dude. They're all
a
the
smell
same
on
person.
Indian men. They
Curry.
They some of them have the horrible stereotype is that they have bad hygiene.
Have you ever met East Africans?
Are you kidding? I'm in Australia. Of course I've met
Or
East
West
Africans.
Africans, or South Africans, or South Chinese?
Well, the South Africans we have here are white, so
they all smell. Everybody smells. Third world countries smell. All of them.
Everybody's got stink.
Dude, I really.
Sorry,
enjoyed
Tim has
all
an
the
important
African-
announcement. Tim has found a fancy Asian toilet. And no, that is not a tea girl. It's just a toilet that has fucking a bidet built in. So there's your Tim update. I'll continue. We will continue to update you throughout the chat throughout the show.
Well, that's a nice
Throughout
toilet.
Tim's adventures in fucking.
Tim, show us a spot toilet next time.
Tim's Bangkok Adventures, rated R.
Yeah,
rated T for T. The New South Wales Premier has defended collections of unpaid quarantine hotel fees from people's bank accounts.
Should we should we put out the link for Tim's OnlyFans too?
For Tim's OnlyFans.
Yeah, totally.
The New South Wales Premier has defended the state's revenue collection agency withdrawing millions in unpaid hotel quarantine fees from people's bank accounts. Revenue New South Wales is still chasing the $3,000 fee from more than 17,000 people who have not paid.
Oh, you
So the people that you forced into the hotel are not paying.
So people,
imagine my shock.
People who were forced into hotel quarantine, all 17,000 of them have, or more than 17,000 went into quarantine, but 17,000 have not paid their $3,000 bill for being forced to go and stay in a hotel for 14 days.
To be fair, they did agree
to a
to
hotel
that
if they have their own house.
fee
That's-
to come back into Australia.
Yeah.
And I still don't think it's right. If the government's forcing quarantine, then the government gets to pay for it.
Yeah, that's right. We've got a fucking camp.
Right.
There's a camp across the
Right.
harbour.
Don't force them
Shove
to
people in
pay
there.
for it.
So there you go, Americans. Not only were we shoved in concentration camps, but they charged us for it too. And then they garnished our wages to pay for it.
I'd close my bank account and change
Damn
it to
straight.
a new one.
I'd be like,
just to fuck with them.
I just
be like,
leave
"No,
the fucking country.
fuck off.
Again.
I'd be like, I'm out.
No, but some of these are actual Australians who are coming home.
Yeah. But they left the country in the first place.
Well, it doesn't mean they weren't on their way home anyway.
You know, but it means they can leave the country again. That's the again part. They were already outside the country, so they came back in, and now they're going to go back. Yes, fake lawyer who handled 26 cases and won all against trained lawyers has been arrested. Brian Muwenda, a young, handsome fake lawyer, has. I just want to say, chat, I tried my hardest to try and find this article in Pigeon.
Why did you say handsome? I don't see anywhere it says handsome.
It says young, handsome
there it
fake
is.
lawyer. He's been arrested after handling 26
I can only
cases
read headlines. Never mind.
before High Court judges, magistrates, and Court of Appeal judges, and winning them all.
Is he in Mwamba?
Wouldn't it
This
have
is the
checked to see
reason
if he was
why
hard?
licensing doesn't.
Licensure is bullshit.
Licensure is bullshit.
They should give him an honorary degree in.
No, they're sending him to prison.
Yeah, he's going to die. He's going to get
He-
raped.
He embarrassed the system, so he's gone to prison.
Well, no, he actually stole the identity of an actual lawyer.
Okay,
Oh, he does look
never
like that
mind.
guy. Also, his shoulders are embarrassing.
That's not
as well.
that's not the two lawyers. That's
Oh,
him.
no?
That's one
Oh.
person.
What happened to his shoulders?
So the Law Society of Kenya has released a blow-by-blow account of how busted fake advocate Brian Muwenda Njaji was able to criminally access the LSK portal, identify an account with a name corresponding to his, tamper with the details, and upload his own photo in a bid to infiltrate Kenya's legal profession. According to LSK, the firm says that Brian Muwenda stole the identity of a lawyer with a name which is similar to his, Brian Muwenda Nitwiga, after the legitimate lawyer reached out to the secretariat after realizing he could no longer log into the
That
system.
horse died.
The 28th of September, on the 28th of September, after alerting the ICT personnel of his tribulations, they quickly noticed that the details in the system, particularly his email address, did not belong to him. Thus, why he couldn't access the membership portal. On the 5th day of August 2022, Brian Mwenga Ntigwa was admitted to the bar, and his correct email address was captured, and an account opened for him in the Advocates portal. We reached out to him, blah, blah, blah. We reached out to Advocate Brian Mwenda Nitwiga, who confirmed that he had not applied for a practicing certificate since his admission, reason being that he had been working at the Office of the Attorney General and did not require a practicing certificate. So he then went to apply. So this other guy stole his identity, applied for a practicing certificate, and got it. This guy then went, I need to apply for a practicing certificate now. Went to log into the portal, couldn't log into the portal because this guy had changed the email address associated with his account. He got the email address fixed and was like, wait a minute, how do I already have a certificate? But apparently he was phished to get it done. I think this is hilarious. And again,
I am East African Prince. Send me your.
Unfortunately, it is not in Zimbabwe. It's in Kenya, or it's not in Nigeria. It's in Kenya.
This would be
if it was in Nigeria, that'd be fucking great.
This would have been the appropriate article to pull that joke.
What?
He could have gotten his certificate if he sent the $150 fee.
Oh yes, yeah. He could have. They offered him a PlayStation as well.
How come we can't be an Ethiopian king? Oh, because they don't have any.
So yes, I love that. I sent that story to my wife, and I said, "This is my favorite story of the week," because it is
26 wins.
Yes,
I'm sad I stepped.
He has no losses. The guy won every fucking case.
You know what would be hilarious?
In a year, he across the entire judicial system, he fucking sat in like regular cases, in front of you're sitting in front of judges, in front of magistrates, and in front of an appeals court.
What's the bet? He argues his own case and wins.
I wonder if he's allowed to under the Kenyan system.
That would be fucking hilarious. I want that televised.
He officially has more wins than Nick does.
He's argued more cases than Nick has.
Yeah. I want his case televised. I don't care if it's not in English. I'll read subtitles.
No, it'll be in English. Kenya's legal system is entirely
Televise
English.
This fucking trial. I want this trial televised.
He nit-rigged his certificate and everything.
I think that's fucking hilarious, and that's my.
I want him to argue his own case and win. That would be just, top notch.
All right, so that's all I had. That's all I had that wasn't Israel related. So if you don't care about Israel, I understand. Many people don't.
But you don't have anything nice afterwards for clarity.
Yeah, we've used up all the sugar. All the sugar's been used up. I mean, unless someone sends me stuff to.
And the sugar tasted like shit.
Ryan, you might want to find some stories to. What's this? What's this you've sent me? Lorenzo the cat. The fuck is this? It's thottery. It's probably thottery.
No, I don't think so.
It's from Baldo, so it's not normally.
The kitten.
All right, I'll use up this feel good story as well.
Is that Anna? No, it can't be.
Feel good story. Chicago marathon runner rescues a frightened kitten at the 20th mile, finds the kitten and owner in the crowd, and then finishes the race. What a woman! Yes, I agree. What a woman.
Here's a black pill. I found a kitten dying under a pallet.
Oh, god damn it.
Just fucking ruin that feel good.
Yeah, I should have done.
Hey, I tried to find your wife, Cam, and Thermo threatened to dox me, so it got deleted.
I just deleted it, so
I felt really bad about it. I still feel bad.
I've warned you about amputees.
Here is another feel good story.
My dying horse sense was tingling, and I was alerted $150 joke at Dave's expense needed to be made.
Here's another feel good story.
You paid Thermalate $150? How did that happen? Where?
No one has paid me.
Was it on the wrong platform?
At once. Oh, hang on. Damn it. I don't think this counts as a feel-good story for all Australians. At
Makes
least.
me feel good.
Feel good for the
So
majority
mean.
of Australians.
Pray for Australia.
Will fly at half mast this week, and supporters of the Voice to Parliament will fall silent as Australians overwhelmingly rejected changing our constitution to recognise and advocate for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders.
So
I fucking hate that framing. That framing
how
is
they do it, though.
bullshit.
That's how they
That's
do
not
it.
what That's not what everybody voted against. We voted against this abstracted idea from being written into the Constitution. Fuck you. Recognize, like, if it was just about recognition, it would have passed.
It probably would have passed at least 75.
It would have been flipped the other way. It would have been 60-30 the other way. Or
No, I reckon
60,
it would have been 75.
Maybe,
plus
yeah.
for yes.
Yeah.
To recognition.
Yeah.
I think we're at that point that it would have been a yes, but because of the no one knows what exactly the voice would entail, because trust me, bro, we'll just deal with that later.
Yeah.
It was a big case of
It's
I
because
don't know what
nobody
this is,
fucking
so
trusts
no.
them, and they don't even recognize that nobody fucking trusts them.
Also, they didn't explain anything.
Stabby says, whatever you need to say to cope, racist.
Yes, and
The historic referendum required a double majority. Instead, around the country, more than 60% of voters
Gave
said
the middle finger to black
And the
people.
yes
Can you
vote
believe that?
trailed in every state. The no vote,
Isn't
the
that
biggest
100%?
in
What is a double
Queensland,
majority?
followed by South Australia and WA.
In a moment.
We went through this earlier. Double majority is
Oh,
where,
we did?
yeah, out of the 5 states, the 5
Six.
states.
Oh, no, I thought you meant- I
out of
thought
the
it was
6
like a
states, you need
percentage.
4 of them. So you need
No,
a majority of the
I
states,
thought it was a percentage.
and then nationwide, you need a majority of the people.
Sure.
So 50.1%, or one more vote than 50% of the people, and
For
one
4
more
states.
state than 50% of the states.
Why does this woman look so mad?
Well, because she voted yes.
it's the
I
fake
imagine.
eyebrows.
A live
Maybe it's she's got her eyebrows set to surprised.
report from Canberra on what's next for the nation. But first, a look
Do you
at
guys
how those
really
results
pronounce
unfolded.
Canberra?
Yeah, Canberra.
And Brisbane,
Canberra.
not Brisbane, and
Yeah,
Melbourne,
and Melbourne, not Melbourne.
Yeah, Melbourne, I was always on board
Yeah,
with.
Melbourne.
The other two, I didn't.
Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Canberra,
Perth.
Okay.
Perth. But I don't know that Americans
Perth,
say
Perth.
or-
Yeah.
Adelaide. Radelaide.
Adelaide's normal. Adelaide.
Darwin.
Canberra. Canberra.
Canberra.
Yeah.
Canberra. You can, brother. Canberra.
What was the other one?
Melbourne.
Was pretty
Brisbane.
normal. Melbourne.
Brisbane. So
Brisbane.
Briz on a bun. Brisbane.
Oh shit.
I was going to say Briz in a bin. Brisbane.
Brisbane, yeah.
Jizz on a
That
bin.
also works.
Brisbane.
Brisbane.
Brisbane. It's almost like there's a D. It's like it's Brisbane.
Brisbane. That's a very English thing to do, to put
Yeah.
D's on things.
Here's
Like a
another
bunch
feel-good story.
Let's not use up all the feel good stories. Oh God!
A feel-good story of breathing. Ah. Yeah. They definitely would do that. All right, chat. So we're gonna switch to Rumble and say goodbye to YouTube.
RP chat's gonna
for
get
the rest-
dark.
for the rest
Dark
of for the rest
fuck.
of the show, which is probably going to be another 4 hours, because I got a lot of stuff to cover.
I'm gonna have a nap and then wake up later.
We'll bid goodbye to Tam while he sleeps. What am I waiting for?
The Jews.
I know Rumble sucks. I would love to be able to have chats from Rumble, and then I would then I wouldn't even need to stream on YouTube.
There aren't any though.
We're currently on Twitch, and I think maybe Kick.
Yes, we're on Twitch and Kick.
What is
If you don't,
Kick? I don't even understand what it is.
it's a Twitch clone.
Hmm.
Dick Trip. What are you after, man?
Wait, what? Why can't you have? Oh, you mean chats in the?
Yeah, I can't bring them into the thing.
Gotcha.
What's this?
But you can with Twitch.
Oh, okay. I'll play this on stream. Dick Trickle. 1 second. I just had to download it. Add source. That's funny.
Right, Stabby? Right?
Very good.
And serious.
So yes. So we will say goodbye to YouTube. I'll play the YouTube outro,
and you will link the Rumble.
If you want to watch us on Rumble, just go to rumble.theprestream.com and it will take you straight to the live stream.
This is where the moderators can link it in chat.
Oh God, seriously? What mods? Me?
Yeah, you. It's not like you're gonna make me a mod.
Yeah, or me.
Haven't I made you gay already? Like
Stabby and Tem are mods.
No.
I shouldn't be a mod anywhere.
Tem's the only gay person here.
Yeah.
And Costy, but
yeah, I watch Maddie on Odyssey, unless like if it's a few days later, because then I can watch it. But if it's a few hours later, I have to watch it on Rumble because Odyssey takes so fucking long for the live stream to actually be available. Like you'll click on the link, you'll be like, oh yeah, Maddie's not live right now. I mean, fuck you. So yes, thank you guys. We'll be back next week. Let me play the outro, and yeah, please follow us over to Rumble if you'd like to watch more.
Is the outro going to be?
It's the
normal one.
It's the normal one. It's the Prophet Muhammad.
Can it be Alex Jones today? Maybe
I can play it before we go. Yeah, let's do that. We'll play the Alex Jones song before we go.
I'm very happy. Thank you.
We haven't played it in a while.
I'm so happy. Very juiced. Very juiced up.
Song. There we go.
Sean, we're getting Alex Jones. Like, why are you so mad? I've had enough of these people. Potbelly goblin demons.
Shit, this so sucks. I hate it.
The paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum, little giant death factories, keeping babies alive. You said nobody. What more do you need to know about these people? How can I face these scum? They literally crawl out from under us. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy widow woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I told her and Obama just speak. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur.
100% real man.
Literal vampire pot and goblins hobbling round from half the hills. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son.
Roscoe.
We love our
Muslims.
Oh, they're so
good.
Oh, they're so sweet.
Speaking of Muslims,
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
And there we go.
Oh, that was so good. I'm so happy.
All right. See you over on Rumble.
So good.
Oh, I didn't end it fast enough.